Whoops, I actually did not push that button like I thought I did. Yes, Pick, it is indeed Tantal. The night version specifically. Everyone hypes up the day and the night versions. They're both very, very good. But personally, I prefer the night version. I like its softer, somber tones as opposed to the more grandiose daytime version. I mean, they're both very good. Really. People love them and for good reason. But yeah, no. I'm more of a nighttime kind of guy. But I can absolutely agree with anyone saying they love either one. But yeah, no. What's up, man? I'm here. I'm chilling. I am loving Torna. I actually did a lot of grinding inside this game on my own time earlier today. Setting up workout playlists so I can get started. Oh, really? You're going to start working out? Good on you, man. Wasn't expecting that. We're going to take this elevator down here real quick, by the way. We left the city from the east exit. Yeah, I mean, hey, at home or at a gym, either one's fine. Like, all you really need is your body. You don't really need equipment or, like, anything like that, you know? Yeah, I mean, yeah, saving money is helpful, too. Here we are. We're in the womb of Torna. Just look at this place. Some Titan inscriptions on the wall. Whatever the hell that is. Sheesh. Well, good. Thank you, brother.
What an incredible place.
It's the matrix of our Titan.
What does...
When the time comes, this is where blades come to be reborn as Titans.
You mean we'll all become Titans someday?
It's nice to be here again. After 800 years.
Were you born here too, Azurda?
After all, I was a blade born from the Tornan Titan.
Damn.
Of course. I don't have any memories of that time. Once a blade becomes a Titan, they can live without being bound to the driver who awoke them. One day, they may come to watch over their children as the very ground beneath their feet.
And the fleeting bonds become eternal. It's the basis of the Tornan Creed.
Eternal bonds.
So, what now?
Malice said he was going to wait.
But can we really believe him?
I don't think he lied.
Why so?
He was enjoying himself. That's why. I'd say he's having way too much fun to stop right now.
He said that humans long for death.
And that he was happy to oblige.
Benevolent servant.
He was kind of mean about it, though. I'm sorry to hear. But I think he did have the right idea in telling you to work out a little more. You never know. As long as he wasn't, like, insulting about it, you know? Because, like, that's no good. That's no way to encourage someone to do something good for themselves. But, like, at the end of the day, if you do work out, get into it more, and, you know, get healthier and all that, yeah. He was insulting about it, well, then fuck him. But still work out, because it's very good for you. I would suggest it. Also, I have Happy Squid on me right now. I decided to give a freebie. No one's redeemed Happy Squid or Angie Squid in a long time. And I have this thing. I keep it here in front of my desk with all my other stuff, and I feel sad that no one's been making me use it. So I'm using it myself. So, any plans for the rest of the day? You've got your award ceremony tomorrow. Best not to get carried away. Oh, right. Jin's got a point. You can take a walk around town if you'd like, but in all honesty, we'd be better off standing by at the inn. Yes, we don't know when we might next be called upon. So, no one's in the mood to go out. Well, I don't blame them. Am I the only one nervous about the award ceremony? I don't even know what to wear. Do you actually have multiple outfits? I thought you couldn't even afford another sword. I'm surprised there's not like a location marker or anything in here. Is there really not? No. No, there isn't. Huh. Whatever the hell this is. Can I talk to Azurda? I can. This place takes me back. I was born here as a blade, though not much has changed in 800 years. Still, there are signs that Torna has flourished. No treasure troves or anything in here? Oh, hi. Cool. Well, I guess there's just no treasure or anything in here, but... Alright. For such an interesting place, I figured that we'd have more in here, huh? Oh well. That a side pick. What else you up to? God, it's like... That was crazy. It's like Forsaken Fortress kind of things from Wind Waker. Look at that. I go in here. It's total pitch black darkness outside. Step outside. Everything returns to normal. Seriously, it's like I'm wandering in and out of Forsaken Fortress. Oh, you're still working on the ad? Well, thank you, man. I appreciate you doing that for me. I only think it's just, like, it never even occurred to me of even doing something like that. But then the other person that we're partnered with suggested we do something like that to help get the word out. So, yeah. They asked me how to make a header for him when he hits 150 Oh, he already hit 150 followers. He did that the other day. He was doing P5 Royal, and I think he was doing the very beginning of Okamura's Palace, and he got that, and I was happy for him. I'm gonna guess someone just wants your help in designing something for him, which would be nice of you to help him out with. You saw me pop off the other day? I did. What happened the other day? Azurda. Yep. He's part of the community things now, too. Look at this other soldier dude. Morgana suffering. Oh, I actually wasn't there for that part. I know, it's the part where Haru's fiance kicks Morgana in the stomach and he hits a wall. I wasn't there for that. I was literally going to go get food at the time. And when I came back, I just saw that he was at... I think Haru was already with him in Ren's room. So I was like, yeah, he passed that. Man. Alright, well, just to show this off, because I did do a lot of stuff, here's how my quest progress is going. Jin is completely done, with the exception of 2 things. I need to find 3 more recipes for foods he can make, which I'm going to get them from side quests. And I need to talk to 2 more people on the communities list. And I know exactly who those other 2 people are, by the way, but I can't talk to them yet because it's story reasons. Haze is almost done. I just need to collect HP potions. And this doesn't really, like, it's going to auto-fill in as soon as I unlock this. Because I've already made, like, 8 out of 10 items that she can make. So I just need to find the last 2 from side quests, and that's it for her. Oh, and this is just Blade Combo Finisher. It's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Thankfully, I'm at the point where most, like, some enemies, rare ones anyway, can survive long enough that I can do this. So, yeah, it's not too bad. Pretty happy that I finally finished this. Oh, I saw Cisco's header that you did. I actually really, really liked that. The ink splashing all over the place, the orange colors, the splat bombs, adding in the textures. Honestly, I think that's your best work yet, bro. I really liked it. Hell, that was actually a very, very good header. Making me want to commission a new one from you. But I don't know. Because, like, I love the Hinata one you made me. But at the same time, I kind of want, like, Hinata and Noya, you know? And then, like, why stop there? Because then, like, I could get the rest of Karasuno in it. But no, I would probably just want those 2. I don't know. But either way, very good shit with Cisco's header, dude. It was actually very clean. I loved it. You've seen some? That's dope, man. Send them my way. I just love seeing fan art of my favorite characters. It always lifts my mood. Mithra, same situation. 3 more things that she needs to make, which I can only do after I do side quests that give them to me. And this is just finish every side quest in the game, realistically. It'll be a while until we get this one. Minnoth is actually the only person who has, yeah, I saw. I don't really like Tendo that much, to be honest with you. Like, yeah, he's funny. That's kind of really all I can say about him. I don't feel any particular attachment to Tendo, sorry. Like, he's okay. Doesn't really stick out in my mind, you know? But yeah, no, Minnoth is the only one who's a little different. Like, he has the same situation, only he has way more items to find. But deal the critical hit, whatever. We're gonna play the game, you get that. Finish an enemy, same story. Play the game, you get that. Just make sure he's active and not Mithra, and Mithra doesn't even need to be in the field anymore for any of her other stuff. She's done. Her and Jin are practically done. Bridget's also getting very close, by the way. She needs 2 more quest items that she can make. Blade combo finisher, just like Hayes. This isn't going to take very long. Use her level 2 special 1 more time, and then she's done. And that's it. Bridget would be done. Aegeon is even closer. He is 1 item he needs away, which I'm going to get from a quest, and then uses level 2 15 times, and that's it. He's done. We're very close to done. Ain't that crazy? Even better, I also found a bunch of extra, like, ox cores and stuff. Because I was doing, Null's Reflect. I don't even know what Reflect does. But, yeah, no, I found a lot more gear from looking through treasure chests and using field skills and everything. I found the last secret area. I did a lot of side quests and gained a lot of community, if you saw. Like, I'm all the way over here to, like, 44. Yeah, which is a lot more than what I had when I ended stream last time. I think I gained, like, 10 people off screen. So yeah, no, I've been busy. This game is getting close to being done. I have to make some more story progress with this award ceremony stuff, which is why I wanted to stream now, because I didn't want to have this be off stream, because, you know, it's actual cutscene important stuff. But yeah, whenever I sleep at the inn, that'll advance the plot, and until then, I'm free to do whatever the hell I want. But I've kind of already done everything. I don't know if you saw, but all my characters are level 58 now, instead of 55. So, yeah, no, I've been busy.
Hey, Jen. That mask. You don't need it anymore.
Yeah. Since you're a Knight of Torna now, there's no danger of getting in trouble for resonating with a stolen core.
What should we do with that?
Nothing, I think. I think I'll keep wearing it. You went to all the trouble of making it for me.
Yeah. I mean...
Huh?
Someday I'll die, and just like that you'll return to your crystal. Even if you forget everybody, at least you might be able to keep the mask that I made you.
Laura.
But I imagine that day's still a long way off, so don't worry.
If I were a praying man, I'd pray this journal finds its way to you. Trusting that it will, I will use these last words to pass down a means of carving the bond between myself and my partner into this flesh. This is how it is done.
So, I'm officially a Tornan driver now. Okay, let's make some memories.
Adam's star is rising. It seems that the people love him.
And naught but the fruit of the king's whimsy and an obscure woman.
Ah.
Yet if only he were not the driver of the Aegis.
You'd each have your just share of dignity.
Questor, is it really true that...
Certainly, I did give life to Malos, but when he acts, it's divine will.
The destruction of the world is the will of the divine.
Indeed it is. Malos is the instrument of destruction. Making the architect's will imminent takes many able hands.
I don't like the look in his eyes when he said that.
It may be this is exactly what they wanted. Become Titans. Have a longer life with humans. Huh?
Oh, nothing. I was just remembering the previous time you said that.
I did?
My reply was, how about you? And what do you think you said?
I don't wish for forever. All I want is my life with her. That's plenty.
Ah. Spoken like a true blade. No one can begrudge you that.
I wonder how it was for you.
Well, honestly, I suppose I may well have been just like you, Jean. Still, being like this isn't so bad either. After some years, or centuries, you find yourself ready for new relationships. I came to realize that.
New relationships.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay. I'm going to pause it right here because the game's just going to keep going on with cutscenes. So, before we get into everything, I will say, this game is so special to me, you know? Because every time I play it, it always makes me learn something new, either about myself, about my perspective on humanity, or just people in general, real life and fictional. And on top of that, it always just makes me feel a little bit better about everything, you know? Because, like it says, sometimes you don't really want to live forever, which makes me feel bad, or like feel better about the fact that, like, you know, eventually everyone's gonna die, right? Eventually everyone moves on to the next world. That's just how life goes, you know? And sometimes that thought fills me with anxiety, which I don't really talk about it too much because, you know, it just, everyone has to cope with that truth in some form or another. But this game raises an interesting perspective. What if you really could live forever, but the trade-off being that every time whoever you're bonded to passes on, you lose all memories of everything and then you have to start fresh every time? Is that really any better than being mortal? Because effectively it's the same thing, you know? And it's like, I like how Xenoblade 2 plays around with that possibility, that dichotomy, you know? You could, in theory, live forever or for a long, long time, only to, you know, not really keep anything from your previous experiences in your previous lives. Is that really any better, you know? I just like the questions that it poses. And even more so, I like the way this game really likes to play with your emotions because this game expects you to know what happens in Xenoblade 2. Which, I don't know, Pick, have you ever played Xenoblade 2 before? You have a Switch, so I'm assuming you could have. You have not? Oh, shoot, okay. Well, it's fine. You sure? You don't mind me spoiling this for you? Okay, cool. Well, thank you for letting me talk about this, because this is something I want to, like, get off my chest. The thing is, this is a prequel story. This happens 500 years before the events of the main game. Within the main game, Laura is already dead, and Jin is the one, like, he's still this Jin. Like, he didn't revert to his crystal core state after Laura died because of a certain thing that gets revealed later in the... Well, I guess I'm already spoiling you anyway. Yeah, Jin doesn't go back to his core crystal state because just before Laura dies, Jin literally rips open her chest, takes out her heart, and sticks it within his own chest, so her heart continues to beat within him. So technically speaking, she is still alive, even though her body is basically dead. But because she is still alive, Jin effectively does not have to revert back to his original state. So he manages to survive, but that's only just before Laura, you know, dies. She was about to die anyway due to a critical injury she got into a war that breaks out shortly after the conclusion of this game. So it's just knowing that alone plays with quite a lot of tragic feelings, you know? You know that, like going into those cutscenes knowing that that is what's going to happen to Laura. That she's looking so forward to finally, like, growing up out of poverty, out of having to live as a mercenary, out of having to make ends meet from one job to another for her whole life. She's 27. She's been living that way since she was 10 years old. And she finally just now got promoted to being a noble knight for a kingdom. And, like, now she's eager to make some memories with her effectively best friend, Jin, right now, as well as all her new friends. And she's so optimistic and looking forward to helping everybody. You see all those positive feelings. Even when they talk about the mask, that, like, about Jin's mask, that, like, she wants him to keep it even after she dies. Like, she's just a genuinely heartfelt, good person. And you know the tragedy that awaits her. And it just makes me sad because it's similar to, like, you know, Zack in Crisis Core, where you know he's going to die. You know these horrible things are going to happen to him. And you know he doesn't deserve it. And you as a player want to do everything in your power to stop it, but you just know that you can't, you know? It's a tragic story and it pulls on the heartstrings, you know? That's why I really like this game. It actually makes me feel stuff for characters, even knowing what's going to happen to them. I don't know why, but stories like this always push me in that way, and I like it. I really do. It's sad, it's emotionally impactful as well, and that's why I like it, you know? So, yeah. Just seeing Laura be so happy and so positive and everything, it's like... it's heart-wrenching seeing her be so great and knowing what's going to happen, you know? A lot of RPGs teach lesson within their games. Exactly. And that's part of the reason why I love RPGs so much, because it's fun to learn new things, both about yourself, about your perspective on other people, and just to, like, absorb these messages from these admittedly fictional stories, but they also do show you a good amount about these, like, interesting ideas you normally wouldn't think about without the push in that direction. And it's always done in a fun, creative way, too. That's why I really love the genre. Persona 4 kind of teaches you about accepting it. Well, yeah, I mean, all the Persona games do that, but it also does quite a bit. I would say, yeah. P5 teaches you about how you can help make small changes to the reality we live in. I feel like all Persona games kind of do that as well. Because, like, it's literally a life simulator game, you know? So they're all a little more directly involved in that. By the way, I have one ping on Discord. Was this you, Pick? Sending me the art earlier? Was that you? Oh, no. Did you send the art, Pick? I thought you put it in art gallery. Oh, okay. No, I guess not. Huh. All right, well, we'll leave that there, but yeah, no, that's just how you did put it in our channel. Just scroll up. Oh, did you repost your thing with Cisco last? Because I don't see any. I'm talking about the art channel in my server, by the way. I'm looking in art gallery right now. The last thing I see is you posting Cisco's banner. That's the last thing I see. Or did you mean that you posted it a long time ago and it's just still there? Let me scroll up and see. Yeah, no, I do see a lot of Persona 4 art, yeah. Yeah, this is here. I don't see any Noya or Hinata headers though. If I did see any, I would have replied to them. I do like the art you post in the channel pic, by the way. I appreciate it. Good quality art always lifts my spirits. But yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about how this game is making me feel and why I love it so much. Because it really just still speaks to me even now. It's like, the reason I love Xenoblade 2, and the reason it's so firmly within my top 5 RPGs ever, is because of its emotional impact and the way it makes me care about everyone and what they're going through, you know? Games can be really fun to play. They can be really interesting, and they can teach you lessons, and they can ask you good questions, and they can do all that stuff right, but they still wouldn't be within like a top 5 kind of thing for me unless they genuinely make me emotionally care about their characters. And this game does that in spades, which is why I love it so, so much. It does that while doing everything else I just said. So yeah, that's why I really love this game. And, you know, even if as far as stream numbers go, it's not pulling in the most viewers like Persona 4 was, and maybe it's not the most interactive thing to watch, I don't care. This is still my top 5 game of the year, or game of whatever game of my life. I don't care. I love this game, and that's my point. And I'm enjoying myself playing it because I love it, you know? And thank you for being here for me, Pick. I appreciate you being here, even if not that many other people are, just because, you know, I don't want to be completely alone while I experience something I love, but I do love this game. And as long as I have even one person here with me watching it and experiencing it with me, then you know what? This is a success. And I'm happy with that because I love this game. And oh my god, time still passes in the game world even when I'm pausing it. Like, oh my god, that's crazy. It turned to daytime in the cutscene while I was paused talking to you. Oh my god. That's funny. Okay. And then let me continue this before we talk for too much longer. Usually, yeah. Oh, it's a text scene. That's why. Okay. Jin, there you are. Where have you been? The capital's outskirts. I wanted to pick some ingredients. Oh, you are joking. This is the capital we're in. It's packed and bursting with high-class nosh around here. Why are you still going around foraging in the dirt? On the other hand, Jin's cooking really is unparalleled, and there is a certain appeal in making food yourself. Yeah, okay, that's spot on, actually. So, I briefly spoke with Azurta. Oh, really? What did he say? It was a difficult subject for me to wrap my head around. New relationships. No, I'm more than happy with what I have right now. Oh, that's a dangerous line of thinking there, Jin. Alright, time to draw up some plans. To get the seal back, we'll have to make our way to the Tornan core. Question is, what then? Malus implied that we still have some time. Excuse me. Bah. Mithra seems to believe we can take him at his word. You can, yeah. He's enjoying this, is he? Damn him. I know how you feel, Adam, but perhaps we should be thankful. His own hubris has allowed us this chance. We'll have to use... we'll use the time we've got to prepare for the battle ahead. Right. We'll need to be stronger still, or we'll never make it through this. The citizens are in fear of what may befall them. I believe you are best equipped to give them the strength they need, Laura. What? Me? Yes, you are properly a Torna knight now. A knight is not called upon solely for their skill in combat. It is also their duty to instill courage and hope. You must hold your head high and serve the needs of your nation. The needs of my nation. Feels like the whole world's resting on your shoulders, doesn't it? It's not, though. Remember, you're not the only one fighting to protect this country. We're a strange gaggle of misfits, I admit, but we'll carry that burden with you. Torna lives and dies by its people. We fight for it together, every one of us. Right. Give me a moment. I know there's not much time, but I'll see what I can do. Majority of the art you repost usually... Yeah, I know. I really love all the art you show. The Knight of Torna. Oh, well, there's one of the things for Minoth right there. Alright, well, now I want to look around for some quests, because... Yeah, I only advanced the story because there's, Yes, sir! Are there more? Yes, okay, I see at least 4 already. That's perfect. I was only 4 people away from having community level up anyway. There we go, and even some more people are just there. I can literally just talk to them and I get free community. See? I'm only 4 for the next level. I think at community level 4, you can actually advance the game. Yeah, I think, because, like, funny enough, the main story would literally stop you in your tracks and say, you need to build community before you can advance to Malos right now. And that's just a way to force you to do a bunch of quests and stuff, but I've already been doing that. That's awesome. Oops. Well, you know what? Let's go get our free community, actually. Oh, by the way, Pick, I forgot to respond to this. I was going to tell you this as soon as I saw your message. That's actually really cool that V3 is the only one with streaming restrictions, that the other 2 you actually can. That's freaking awesome, actually. That means I could stream Danganronpa 1 and 2 if I wanted to. Which, it's a tempting prospect, I won't lie to you. But for right now, I think my stream backlog is long enough. And I'd rather just use the time to play games on my own time, you know? I'd rather keep them to be games on my own, so I can have fun with them and experience them my own way at my own pace. And, yeah, and I'll keep them that way, instead of streaming them, you know? That's what I'd like to do. Maybe if possible, be friends with Dolala. Dolala is #1 fan. Friends not only first-class drivers, but have big-time knight Lady Laura in party. So want to talk lots with you. Get to know each other well. Meh, you will? Wow, Dolala so very, very happy. Dolala will definitely become kind and gentle driver like you. Thank you. Nopon drivers are very rare.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Oh, what a perfect line to get from this. I'm just happy that, like, I advanced to the point where there are quests available again. You don't know how cornered I felt when I was doing them all on my own and I found out that there were just none left for me to do. I felt freaking crazy. Oh, it's over there. I didn't feel like I was able to continue the story or anything at all.
Right.
High key, if there was still quests I could have done at that point, I would have done them off stream, because I don't know if it's really that entertaining watching me do all the quests and everything else. This is like the one part of Torna that's like super padding that I know a lot of people may not like, but no one ever really complains about it whenever I talk to people about this game. Everyone always is just like super happy. Oh yeah, no, take your time, man. But yeah, no, everyone's usually really, really happy to just experience this game. You know, the story, all the impacts, everything. Gameplay is super good, music's great, characters are fantastic, everything like that, you know? No one ever really complains about this part, so who knows? Maybe it's just overshadowed. So don't hold back. Just call me beloved companion Nalsaz whenever you like, okay? Okay. Huh? You just want to be normal friends? Oh, well, okay. I think we can agree on that. Friends, huh? Friends. That has a nice ring to it. I think I can get used to this. Friends. What kind of weird-ass conversation did I just skip?
You have my thanks.
All right, then. He is over there by the Royal Palace Gate.
Well, shall we continue?
Lady Laura, congratulations. I was pretty far back in the crowd while you were being knighted, but I still saw the ceremony. There hasn't been a driver who could control the Paragon of Torna for a long time now. We're so lucky to have you, Lady Laura, and you too, Jin. I'm working as hard as I can to help you defeat the Aegis. Let me know if there's ever anything I can do. That was just a freebie for the sake of having a freebie.
I am honored.
Cool. Alright, I guess that's all the freebies. One more quest should be enough. I'll just do this one because it just so happens to be right here. Ah, Prince Adam. Long have I longed for the chance to speak with you properly. I'm really sorry, but we're actually pretty busy, so... No, wait, please wait. How did you get over there that fast? That's a bit rude, isn't it? I mean, I'm constantly going out of my mind with worry about you, Prince, and now this? It's heartless, is what it is. After all, I've pledged the entirety of my heart and soul to you in Torna. Is he gonna hit me with a quest? And another thing, I've been at your side since your royal childhood, and you've always been so, shall we say... Cut to the chase already! Right, yes, fine. Say what you wanted to say then. Huh? Ah, right, indeed. The earlier attack has caused a lot of damage to the capital, and the rubble is still being removed. In particular, the residential and shopping wards are taking time to clear, but we're short-handed, so Alright, I see the problem here. How about we help out then? Egad, would you really? You said you needed hands, right? Well, the prince and the rest of us have some perfectly good ones right here. She's right. I would like to do my part also. I thank you, kind sir. Huh? Aren't you the Ardanian? Shh! Let's not tell the whole country about it, shall we? With this many helpers, we should be done in no time. Quite. Let's clean up the wreckage in the residential and shopping wards, and let's be quick about it. Oh my, oh my, oh my. I don't know if I like or dislike this guy. At least he's not a main important character. For a sub-character, he's good. Okay, so I think all that's required of me is that I go through and clean up all the rubble and wreckage and stuff. I think I have to use field skills to smash or destroy the rocks. Yep.
Witness my irresistible force.
Laser focus.
Aegean and Myth are going to be used quite a lot. Many hands make light work, right?
Witness my irresistible force.
It's a good thing I have them both maxed out already. If you didn't, this couldn't be a completed quest right now. Phew, that should do it.
Witness my irresistible force.
Laser focus.
It feels good to help others.
Witness my irresistible force.
Laser focus.
I could have just burned this up in a second, but we had to do it the hard way.
Witness my irresistible force.
Laser focus.
This will be enough. It is nice actually removing all this crap. I thought this area was gonna be staying permanently damaged after Malice's attack. I'm glad we actually had the chance to fix it.
Witness my irresistible force.
Laser focus.
This was exhausting and spent. As you should be. You are one of the two blades doing all the work. Oh, oops. I forgot to switch picture back. That's so nice, though, that I can just switch like that.
Pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall...
Oh ho, is the wreckage all cleared out then? Thank you very much. With that done, we need only fixing up the gardens and the capital will be back to its old glory. The tools and workers I have already assembled, so could you please give our head gardener the go-ahead? He's a man called Bry. He should be waiting in the gardens. Excuse me, are you Bry? Nitel's asked us to come tell you this to start repairs in the garden. Sorry, we're closed for business. Go away. Has something happened? Yes, it has, and it's all because of my knucklehead son. He's meant to be bringing me sand, not loafing around somewhere. Sand? So you sent your son to fetch sand, is that right? Exactly, from Harrod Hills. I've told him to be careful and plenty of times, too. I wonder what that oaf is doing. It sounds like he may have encountered trouble. We could look for him, if you'd let us. Do you have any idea where your son might be? If I did, I wouldn't be having such a hard time. But there is a wooded area on the far side of the hills. Maybe he just got lost in there by mistake? If you happen to find him, could you drag him back here? We need that sand to get on with the work. Harrod Hills. I think that's in the Lasaria region. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, cool. He's literally right here by the start of the game. Ain't that fun?
A pleasant stroll.
Oh,
Where shall we head to
hello. I
next?
see a unique monster. I want to kill a unique monster. Get over here. Get over here. You're only level 36. Oh, yeah.
At least it won't take long. You saved me.
Doesn't have any elemental weakness, huh?
We are
That's good.
ready to excel.
I like the way this is going.
Something good.
Midnight Mist.
Take this.
On your mark.
I think he's still talking.
You're wide open. I know.
Take this.
Gotcha.
Very well.
Water moon. Let's try it. Let preparations are sweet. You're wide open. Let's try it. Water moon. Ready. Wide open. Let's try it. We'll do what must be done.
Ah, crap. He's going for me. And chain attack just to make sure he dies. Okay.
Me first.
Oh, we got art. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have Laura actually do this.
My lady, go ahead.
Super.
Cool.
No mercy.
Minnow.
Minnow.
Espada. Super. Don't forget me.
Eugene.
Be my guest. Smash. Elemental burst.
Plenty more where that came from.
Astound.
Jin.
Jin, I need you up front.
Zero blade. Astounding.
Cool.
It's not over. Not
Minnow?
by a long shot. Astounding. Elemental burst.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm as relentless as the tides.
Then. This is a 1 in 3 chance of going wrong, but I'm gonna hope not.
Whirling tide. Astounding.
Cool.
Wash, rinse, magnificent.
Really, if I just choose the wrong ones, then I'll be good. Jin.
Ice revolution. Elemental
9.
burst. How about another round of carnage?
I really can't go wrong here. Mithra.
Mithra, take over. Magnificent. May I follow?
Gion? This is a 1 in 2 chance of going wrong.
Hidden blade, 100-year wave.
Damn it.
Elemental
It doesn't matter. He was already dead
burst.
anyway.
Rinse, magnificent. Ice revolution. Magnificent.
We're not done yet. Minnow.
Rosetta. Magnificent.
Oh, yeah. Back? Welcome back. As you can see, I'm destroying this thing.
Relentless as the tides.
Bridget.
Bridget. Elemental burst.
And that's a full burst.
Full burst. Chill stroke. Ice revolution. To the power of Bridget.
The flames dance.
Magnificent.
And it's dead.
Enemy
Display of
down.
skill, Your Majesty.
Jeez.
Quite the
is
skilled
done.
woman in arms. Terrific.
We're doing great.
Jeez. Yes, murder. I just committed murder. I mean, the thing just flew right by me innocently. Could you blame me for wanting to kill it? In all seriousness, I killed it because it was a unique monster, and then I found out it was only level 38, and there's genuinely a reward for you killing all the unique monsters. Ah, there it is. It was Bridget.
I'll make good use of this.
Hayes only needs 5 more blade combos. Oh, I like that. I'm really getting close. 4 more HP potions collected. Wow, that was literally one fight, and Minnow did 26 critical hits. It's crazy. I love how free that one is. 4 more blade combos for Bridget. Now I can focus on Aegeon and make him be the level 2 I start with. Anyway, this quest just wanted me to come around here to find somebody who came by to fetch sand. Oh, there he is. Hey! Is that Kim? Oh. Laura, look out. Thanks, Jin. I'm good. But we have to save that man. Is he really in any danger? Doesn't look like it.
Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
Slow down. My thanks.
I'm sure now we'll fight better.
And it's dead dead before I can even do it.
Magnificent.
Cool. I wanted Haze to get the blade combo out of it, but oh well. Sorry about that. I was trying to warn you not to come any closer. I guess I need to get better at warnings, huh? Sorry you got attacked. This man shouted, "Hey!" waving his arms like this. And it's like, I didn't want you to come over here. Otherwise, you were going to get attacked. Anyway, it's been a while. Didn't think I'd have to be saved by you guys again. But here we are. Don't you recognize me? I'm Kane, remember? You helped me with the Monster Splash bridge situation. I had a feeling we'd bump into each other again. What a coincidence, eh? Crud, I gotta hurry. Otherwise my old man will lay into me again. Sorry I had to dash. Thanks for saving my skin. I'll see you back in the capital. Yeah, we know this guy. God, my eyes are starting to hurt. I think I've seen too much screens today. Like I said, I was playing Torna for a long time this morning, just like 2-3 hours on my own. And then I was watching Exia play Tokyo Xanadu for like 5 hours because he was in the longest chapter in the game. And, yeah. So I've been looking at screens a lot today. Now I'm streaming here looking at 2 screens at the same time.
You remember our destination.
I wanted to enjoy some Torna. At the moment, my most wanted game of this year is Royal for PC. You'll get it. In some form or another, maybe. What the hell is this man saying? Really? Honestly, I'm with his son on this one. I'm with his son on this. I think his son's life should be much more important than the fact that it takes one day longer for His Majesty's sand garden to be in check, you know? I think a person's life is more important than a freaking garden. Even if it's about what the garden represents and all that. Yeah, for once, I'm actually with the son on this. Usually the game is a little bit better written with the NPCs than this. Also, since my backlog was kind of big, the AK tournament in Houston decided to let me go because it was a lot for me. Oh, that's right. It was a commission you were doing that you mentioned. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. But, you know, it's okay. There'll be other gigs, I'm sure. You'll be okay. Dad, come on. It's just a garden. I'm telling you, it's more than that. You'd better learn to listen, boy. There's more at stake than you know. Wow, I guess you're a big deal, huh, Pops? Even though I don't get it. Still talking back? You must really miss the taste of my knuckles. That's not what I mean. I might not 100% understand, but I'm open to the possibility that you're right. I don't know if what you say is true, but I guess it might be, so I guess I'll keep helping you with your work. Is that right? Well, that's very nice of you to say. But you'll have to give me something as well, like words of encouragement, some coaching, or whatever. Because I tell you, I've had enough taste of your fist to last me several lifetimes. If I wanted your opinions on how to raise a son, I'd have asked you. I'm so happy they finally reached an understanding. Hayes? How is that an understanding? Just look at how happy and content they look. Doesn't that speak volumes? Hayes? Wow, I can't believe Mithra has better human understanding than Hayes at this point. In any case, I'm glad the gardens have finally been put in order. I'm not even disappointed about it since I held off on it for a while. Okay, well, I mean, I'm glad you're not disappointed then. Thank you, everyone. At last I can bring His Majesty some good news. That is a positive outcome. Now, if there's anything else we can... Surely you jest, Lord Hugo. My heart could not withstand any more second-hand embarrassment. Ah! May the architect grant you a long life and good fortune, Mr. Niddle. Yes, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Well, 2 more people for the community, which means I gain a level up too.
Thanks.
You didn't have to, but thanks.
That's what I was hoping for. Community level up means more people and more quests available. Oh, Jesus, look at that. 6 quests already. I'm sure I'm going to get multiple community for all of them, too. I hope I can just finish this one with the stupid nut one that wants me to do the green barrels. I've wanted to have that quest done for a long time. I think it's about time the game just finally let me, you know? Going out of my way for the barrels wasn't hard enough, but also needing me to do this, too.
Smile on people's faces.
Aggro attack. Those can be good. Aggro attack up can be good, but affinity max attack is better, and I already have that. Oh, okay, it's for Adam. Ah, and Minoth got something too. Cool. Then let me go back to the Lysaria Harbor. We're gonna see if there's something in here. If I can finally do that freaking quest I wanted to do.
It was a nice change of pace.
Let's.
I guess it's community level 5 that I need to have that. It's 15 more? Okay. So there's still more people I need then. I have 49 supporters. There's 3 in Gormott, so that's 52. There's 8 in Torna, so that's okay, so I've only talked to 86 people in total. Okay, so I'm missing 2 more for Jin's thing. Cannot wait to add this quest and then I'm done. And by the way, have you noticed Jin's artwork no longer has his mask anymore? Not in his battle, not here. Nowhere. Anywhere you see Jin's art, he no longer has the mask on right now. Pretty nice detail they have. I'd rather increase Wind of Healing, if anything. I'd also rather increase Photon Edge, too. Minoth, I don't really care which one you increase. I guess Heat Haze is probably Bridget's best art right now, yeah. I like Midnight Mist.
It's what I get for keeping up my training.
I like this one for Aegeon. Whenever anything is targeting him, he deals bonus damage. I like that. I think that's really good for him. Damn, I can't do anything with anybody on the driver's side. Wow, that's crazy. Where am I with my stuff? I think it was this. I think I was saving up for this, for Laura. Reduce enemy break resist is also very good. I don't really think I need this. I know I don't need that. I would like to have this. Yeah, because honestly, if I start a chain attack with Laura, that will apply to the entire party. So it's really good. I think I was saving up for this, actually, to make Mithra just that much stronger. Extends launch duration, doesn't really matter. Increased HP restored when reviving a teammate. Art thing. Yeah, I know. I think I was just going for this. Hugo. Oh, I know. I was gonna go for this one, actually. Slightly fills gauge when you score an excellent. I think that's really useful. I just need to get this first, and I have enough to afford it. Because his HP is already really good. This is also very nice. This one's very tempting, I'm not going to lie to you, but I think I like this one. Luck.
I am always learning.
Just so I can get this. I like this. Yeah, everybody's making good strides. I need to find the last pouch expansion kit, too. I don't know where it is, but I'm giving it to Hugo whenever I find it. Okay. Is there anyone else I can talk to here? Or is it just that guy? I guess it's just that guy. No one else. Okay. I see a quest. It's just the one.
Whoosh. Well, shall we continue?
What's this? Kids, stay calm and just do what the grown-ups tell you. And grown-ups, let me think. No. What's happening? Oh, Prince Adam. There's a monster attack down at the harbor. It's pandemonium. It's just some sea urchins, bro. It's not... I count just 3 of them. Why would so few of them chance an attack on a settlement? Maybe the rest of their pack somewhere else? We have a good chance of getting some reinforcements through. How many able bodies have you got, Noel? Most of them are already out of their other duties, I'm afraid. Okay, then I want everyone available to help with the evacuation. Leave the monsters up to us. Maybe I should stay here at the lookout. I'll be more useful here, I reckon. Okay, but you can sit tight here then. But promise me one thing. If it starts to look dicey, retreat. That's an order. He obviously is a coward and wasn't going to do anything anyway, Adam. Don't worry. We're all clear then. We'll see you later, Noel. Adam is a very, very nice ruler.
I'd like you to trust us with this.
I like how Adam is just like straightforward saying, yeah, I know you're a coward. It's okay. We'll handle this for you. And if it looks dicey, you can just leave. Nice guy.
Happy to oblige. My friend, say the word.
Their guard holds firm.
They're back? Cool.
The winds arise. Lady Laura,
You know, I'm just trying to do a blade combo, actually. I'm not trying to... Whatever. Yo, what's up, Exia? Long time no see, my friend. Ah, crap. I was gonna launch it. This didn't look so funny launched.
Superb.
And that's the end of it. Prince Adam, Laura. Your Majesty, that was incredible. I didn't doubt you for a moment. What power, such poise. Oh, it was nothing special, really. You didn't come all the way over here just to say that, did you? Ah, right, yes. More trouble. The monsters are coming in from the opposite side now. So they did bring in reinforcements, just as I thought. Friends of the ones we just took, maybe? It's not the usual sort of monster we see around here either. Not a local monster. I have a bad feeling about this. Still, we'd better head out there. Now, I want you to keep watch again. If you spot anything, let me know about it right away. Yes, Your Majesty, I won't let you down. It's been chill. I ate dinner and did some Unite with the others. Thought about getting on Fall Guys with another friend. That'd be chill. That sounds like a pretty good night. Oh, I got a Tailwind level 4. Was that the HP potion one? If so, that's awesome. That means I don't have to worry about haze anymore.
I've improved measurably.
Sick. Yeah, like I said, 8 out of 10 have already been done. So now I just need 5 blade combo finishers with her. Yeah, everyone really just wants that craft skill.
I'll handle the support too.
Minoth is already done with the critical hit one, as if that was even going to be hard. He just wants to finish off an enemy. Bridget wants blade combos. Aegeon wants to do his level 2 12 more times. Yeah. Yeah. There really isn't that much left to do. Everyone's affinity charts are almost done. Look, I think everyone needs 2 more nodes exactly. And one of them for everybody is make every item that person can craft. Which I'm going to need to spend time at a campfire getting materials to do that, but that's not going to be that bad. I think I've already done most of them for everybody, in fact. Plus, I've been exploring a lot anyway.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
Ground cutter.
Heart of thorns. Now we'll fight together.
Someone else.
I can strike their weak
Ready to go. On your Use this for good.
Whoops, I didn't mean to smash. Well, that killed it when I didn't even mean to do that. I wanted to use Haze's level 3 and do a blade combo, and everything died too quickly. What sucks is if the special kills it, you don't get the blade combo. And all I want right now is the blade combo. Well, that's the last of them. None of this makes any sense. What are Leftherian monsters doing here? It's like the whole ecosystem's gone out of whack. Wouldn't surprise me one bit, now with an Aegis running hot. Monsters lose their home, so they fight for another territory. Then that's a lot. Then that lot need new land. It's a vicious cycle. So, Tornan monsters are losing their traditional habitats and flowing into Leftheria. And they're displacing Leftherian monsters who wind up here. Perhaps then, we should follow this disorder to its roots in Leftheria. So I guess we aren't the only ones to lose our homes because of war. Now, each country will need to defend itself not only against Malos, but from displaced monsters too. We have even less time than I thought. Prince Adam, Laura, yet more monsters have shown up, and they've gotten inside this time. Give me a break. There can't be many of them left now. Let's give them a coup de grace. Yeah, one more assault. I mean, none of these have really been particularly hard, so... Oh, look at that, there's some rays.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
Yeah, slow down.
Heart of thorns.
Jake, ready.
But one.
I'm feeling confident in our victory.
Yeah, we got this. Spinning
I'm ready.
Can you stop dodging? Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Well, can you at least switch to Bridget so that way I can get her to do it? Thanks. Don't kill, but whatever. Yeah, it killed. Getting blade combos is actually very hard. And done. Prince Adam, Emperor Hugo. We are so very sorry to have beleaguered you with such trouble. I assure you it won't happen again. Don't stand on ceremony so much, Kalina. Anyhow, the damage doesn't seem to be too great. Right, Hugo? It is so. The war novices were ably defended, despite our numbers. There were a few breaches, mind. It's all right. The important thing is that you and Kalina are alive and well. You did a great job, and you're both still in one piece. Don't be so hard on yourself. Your Majesty. That means a lot to me, Your Majesty. If only I had your wisdom and bravery. Then maybe I'd be able to do a bit more to help my prince and my people. Nowell, don't do yourself down. You are brave. Nowell's right, Your Majesty. He hasn't a hope of holding a candle to your qualities. Thanks, Kalina. Really nicely put, that is. But anyway, I feel like I witnessed true heroes in action today. Keep that up and Malice doesn't have a chance. Oh, God. Being this close to a screen is not good for my eyes. Hold on, I'm gonna back up a bit. There we go. I think this is better for me to be a little bit further away, even if just a bit. We aren't as powerful as you, Prince Adam, but when the time comes, we'll give it everything we've got. There we go. Hopefully it's not an awkward angle in the camera, you know. Let me move it over here. That way I'm a little more in the center. I think that's probably a better look than just having me off on the side, you know? I should probably figure out what sort of lighting situation I want to have for my stream, because I realize that when it's nighttime, I don't really have a good lighting system, you know? My room light is okay, but it doesn't really hold off compared to like a professional lighting. And I really should stop being lazy and actually put up the posters I bought. But I want to actually get frames for them, so I don't know. But I look at my camera on my stream background, and I feel like there's a lot more I can do with it, you know? Sorry to go off on a tangent like this when I'm still chilling with Torna, but yeah. I look at that big blue wall behind me, and I feel like there's just more I can do with it, you know? Add a little more spice to the stream background, and maybe I'll keep it at this angle like permanently instead. So I'm a little more in the center, and I kind of like this angle a little bit better. If you're still here, Exia, what do you think? Assuming you're not in the middle of a game of Fall Guys right now. That's right, we believe in you, Prince Adam. You're the one that can create a peaceful future for us. I really appreciate that. I promise to do everything I can to make that future a reality. What do you think of this camera angle for my stream? You think it's better if I have it like this, where I'm a little bit further away and I'm a little more in the center, as opposed to the usual like in the corner side I'm in? I kind of like it better for me to be in the center like this, you know? But I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, that's so sweet.
2 more. What you have on is fine. When you say on, you mean like right now? Like right this instant with me here in this angle? I kind of like it because I'm a little further away from the monitor, so it's a little bit better for my eyesight. You know, being too close to screens is not good for you. The carrots hang heavy on your face, Prince. Well, I'm pleased that they trust me, but from time to time... What the hell? My dad just screamed for no reason. Huh. Well, I'm pleased that they trust me, but from time to time, I wonder if they're wise to do so. I don't know if I can live up to this ideal that everyone has of me. I'm only human, not a god. I come up against my limits every single day. Mortal men and not divine, but set apart by blood and nobility. Prince Adam, you should hold up your head with pride before the people, resolute and unbowed. Such is the burden of one who leads his people. A heavy burden indeed, but that's the way it is. Yeah, not many people realize that it's tough to be royal. It's about the biggest responsibility you can shoulder. But at least you don't have to bear it alone. Some things will always be difficult, but whatever's heavy can be made lighter with friends to help carry it. You being in the center of the camera is fine. Yeah, if you think so. I like this. I like it. I could actually do stuff, and I'm actually going to put up artwork on my walls and stuff, just so people have stuff they can glance in the background. You know, besides my giant TV that I admittedly don't even want to be in my stream background. That thing just kind of, it's just kind of a consequence of where the camera ended up being, you know? I'd rather have like cool prints and other cool things hanging around to have that be my background instead. But I like this. I like this. If I can ever sit like this, you know? Wise words, Laura. I knew you'd say something like that. Oh, Lady Laura, I just love those nuggets of wisdom. I agree. Nothing in life is easy. But still, we strive ever onwards, aiding one another in whatever way we can. Oh, my dog. To be the hands of His Majesty, to share in both his joys and sorrows. That is the foundation of our honor. my most loyal subjects. This whole driver and blade thing, we're almost like one person in two bodies, don't you think? So, you just need to let me take a little of that burden sometimes, no? God. Hey, what's wrong? Stop bottling it up, Adam. You guys... I'm just realizing what a lucky man I am to have such friends. It's a good feeling, ain't it? Thank you. Thank you all.
I think we've done what's expected of us.
A new recipe for Bridget, and something called an Earlite perfume. Okay. Eternity perfume. Let's see.
Time to roll up the old sleeves.
Yes, please.
Behold, my masterpiece. Behold, my masterpiece.
Proves I've got what it takes to work the land.
I love these things Adam makes. The fact him and Hugo make permanent things that are always active that buff you is just nice. I need to find 2 more X-Tails. I actually don't know where to look for that specifically.
Let's polish up the structure.
Oh, that's awesome. All of Minos take the exact same materials, and they're not even that hard.
Pretty solid if I say so myself. Pretty solid if I say so myself.
I like this.
A scent that comes from the heart.
Oh, that's really nice.
I was so self-absorbed, I almost burnt it to cinders.
I'm not about to use it, but it's very nice to have. Hell yeah.
Allow me to demonstrate my skill.
Oh, that's nice.
Phew, finished.
These are really nice little things to have. They add up. Well, let's have a little chat with our party, shall we? You think it's time? Certainly seems that way. Time for what? Time for the final confrontation with Malleus. The preparations for the evacuation of Torna are well underway. We managed to circumvent a lot of the difficulties thanks to Laura. Our chances in a confrontation with Malleus seem to grow ever larger. Yeah, it's true. But Malleus isn't just going to wait for us forever. And I feel like I'm going to get pins and needles if I have to sit on my hands any longer. We need to face up to this now. It's make or break time. His Majesty puts forth that we should return briefly to the capital. Well, let's head out there then. I suppose that means that it is time. If I want to, I can go and confront Malleus now. I don't know that I will, but I can.
All credit to my siblings in arms.
The future is within our grasp.
I can still improve. I have to.
I don't think I will finish just now. I want to do every quest and community that I can. I'm probably going to do them on my own, though, but I want to be able to do as much as I can, you know? There's really no quests left out here, huh? There's nothing in that little village, either. There's tons in Oresco now. All over again. Nothing in Lasaria. Yeah. How about in Gormont? Gormod is different. You don't see quests here until you're actually on Gormod. For whatever reason, it's like this, where you only see quests on whatever part of the world you're currently on.
Skip and a jump later.
Well, shall we continue?
No, there's just nothing. I see a treasure chest I need to get, and that'll be about it. Oh, hi, Stormy. I thought you'd be asleep by now. My parents have surprised me with a vacation trip. Yo, that's exciting. Good for you. I'm happy for you. This feels so tight. She got negative on COVID just today, but sheesh, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of unexpected, because, like, if she just got relieved of not having COVID, you'd think she'd be a little more careful to make sure she doesn't get it, and going on a vacation is probably the last thing you want to do at that point, but you know what? Hey, a fun trip's a fun trip, and never look a kid horse in the mouth. Yo, what's up? Congrats on your vacation trip. I hope it's fun.
The suspense is killing
Something's
me.
buried down here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
How goes it?
You're coming with me, treasure.
Change? I already know there's trash. It's a level 1 chest. I'm not pulling out my breath for that. Yeah, surprisingly, there's really nothing to do here in Gormod, is there? Oh, no, she had COVID, but just today exactly is where she got negative now. Okay, so she had it, but she's better now. Okay. Well, I mean, good for her on getting better. You'd think she'd be a little more careful to not get it again, then. Really, there's no one I can just talk to for free community either. Okay, I guess I have to wait until I'm next level for it. Okay. Let's go clear some people out in Oresco. I have done a lot in Torna. I did a good amount on my own this morning, and I've been doing a little bit more now. I've been gaining community, clearing out quests, progressing the story and everything. Laura is now officially a Knight of Torna, by the way. Jin no longer wears his mask. Yeah. A few cool things have happened. I even talked about my feelings about this game earlier. If you want to like go back in the VOD earlier, it was after some pretty touching cutscenes. Oh, come on, I'm begging you. Just a small taste of one of your culinary masterpieces is all I'm asking. My dear Mr. Malton, you can keep on begging till the Arjun come home, but it's not gonna change anything. Ugh, come on, lass. I told you why I'm here. I came all the way from Bleeding Moor Ardain to partake in your fine food. I can't possibly go home without sampling Torna's most closely guarded secret. I'm even risking my neck being here for Architect's sakes. Go on, make an exception just this one time. For me, as I've mentioned numerous times, Mr. Malton, it simply can't be done. I'm sorry. Well, that's what she's telling me. I have this weird feeling telling me she paid this some months ago, but got COVID, but already paid, so she's lying to me so I can probably enjoy this trip. I mean, even if that's the case, yeah, I guess. It is a little sus, but I mean, she doesn't want to throw her money away, and if she couldn't get it back, you might as well go on the trip even if you are a little bit sick and try your best to enjoy it. Hopefully she gets completely cured of COVID while on the trip, so that way there's even less to worry about, you know? Sorry to interrupt, but what is it exactly that's stopping you? Oh, Laura, Prince Adam. It's because of my parents. I left them in Porton Village and now they've passed on. I've been trying to get over the grief, but I just can't. I'm barely keeping it together as it is. Oh, that's rough. My deepest condolences. Even so, you simply cannot continue to serve meals with such subpar taste. Subpar it may be, but tell me, Mr. Malton, how is it in relation to Ardanian cuisine? All right, you win that one. Is Ardanian cuisine really that bad, Hugo? Well, it's an acquired taste. I would have to say I'm quite fond of our delicacies, but it seems that the public opinion differs. I can't really stomach it, I'm afraid. I take Jin's cooking over it any day. Obviously. It is obvious, is it? Look, I know it sounds selfish of me to insist, but how long are you going to keep this up, eh? These customers are coming to you. They know how good you are, but look at what you're serving them. Everyone has to deal with hardships, you more than others, but a good chef prides themselves on their food. Yes, but I've got it. I know this might be hard on you, ma'am, but I may have a way to add a little zest to your cooking. Zest? By way of a cooking contest. Yes! Give that man a medal. I'll happily front the reward money, and I'm sure we can borrow the inn for an evening if we ask nicely. So, it's to be an evening with Adam, is it? Well, let's not put that on the pamphlets. But moving on, Hugo and I could be the judges, and let's see. Sign me up too. I came here to sample food. This may turn out to be the perfect opportunity for me. Done. But is there anyone who could even want to participate in a food contest in times this dangerous? Be right back. All right. Oh, I didn't even read what you said. I'll read it when you get back. What the fuck is up with my dad? He is just randomly screaming. Is there like a soccer game happening this late at night? It's kind of like that. Absolutely. Don't let his looks fool you. Jin here happens to be a very talented cook. Me? Oh no, come on, Jin. Help them out here. You'll be doing everyone a huge favor, and I really want to see you put your skills to the test. Very well then. That's our Jin. Next, we'll have to ask around the capital and see who else might be interested in taking part. Will you be joining us, Mr. Sorrel? Or, I'm sorry, Miss Sorrel? I suppose. I am quite curious to see the extent of the Paragon of Torna's skills with a ladle and a spatula. This is getting rather exciting. Hey, hold up a sec. Yes, Mithra? Aren't we forgetting someone here? Oh, you must mean Aegeon. Hey, you're right. Aegeon can make a mean fish pie. We'll have to see if we can get him on board, and... Not him, me. You better watch out, Jin, because I'm going to sneak up and steal that victory from right under your nose. Hey, watch it. You'll be laughing on the other side with your face. I'm serious. I'll be bringing my A game. Well, now that we have some real challengers, why don't we return to the inn and talk this through? Fine by me. Ho-ho! This is shaping up to be even better than I imagined. The Great Tornan Cook-Off.
I hope we'll be able to help.
Yeah. A cook-off between Mithra, Jin, and an NPC. I wonder who's gonna win. Ah, you're back. Okay, now I can read what you said. You see, I'm child, so they tell me half-truths, but I get their feelings. This is a vacation, cause in crazy and can't chill. I high-fived the pilot of the plane. It was so cool. You were in a plane? Oh, were you guys already flying on this trip earlier? Damn. Okay, I didn't think you were already on it. I thought you were gonna leave like in a couple of days or something. Oh god, soreness freaking hurts. I have to stretch and my arm hurts so much right now. Oh, that's how you know. There's a kitty. This might take 1 hour or may or may not be back. I'm a pet wild feral kitten despite the possible threats like having rabies or the funny bugs. Yeah, fleas. Alright, well, have fun. Do I even have a bottle here? I think my bottles are over there. I drank all the ones I usually keep over here, so I had to go and get some from over there. There's your hydrate. Thank you. It looks as if we're almost ready to proceed with the evacuation. If it wasn't for all your support, we might never have been able to pull this off. I thank you, in the name of Torna. I don't know why you're thanking me. I'm a knight now, remember? And you know what else? I'm really starting to like this place. You get to see so many different walks of life here. It's a real melting pot. I've noticed that. So many intertwining lines all together in one place. I have felt the same about the cities of Morardain. There is much to like about their urban environs. You're making me want to pay a visit now. Then we can all go together. We'll finish off Malice and take Hugo back home personally. Oh, yes, please. Oh, that sounds amazing. We will welcome you with open arms. The streets will be awash with cheer. I'd appreciate it if we could skip any of the formal stuff. Hey, listen. Tomorrow we're gonna see... I don't know how to pronounce that, but you know what? Have fun. Oh, Mayan ruins. Oh, that does sound fun, actually. Ancient ruins, paying a visit. Be careful not to get cursed by any ancient artifacts. Hey, listen. Do you think we'll even stand a chance against Malos? I haven't a clue. His power seems so far off the charts, I couldn't even guess. He still has his limits, and besides, Adam's never been able to handle me as effectively as he can now. That's right. Master Adam is more prepared to take that creep down now, and we'll be right there to watch it happen, won't we, Mick? We've come this far, may as well go see it through. Those lads. You're not serious. Do you know how dangerous it is to be even remotely near Malos? Just by tagging along with us, you're putting your lives on the line. Oh, and I suppose we've been perfectly safe up till now as well, have we? We know what we're getting into, okay? You don't know what you're talking about. Mithra, drop it. Come on, let's head back to the inn. I want to get a good night's sleep before the decisive battle. Very wise. I'll really have to think this through with Mikhail and Milton. Yeah, I don't know about bringing kids to the final battle. I'm sure Adam feels the same. I could advance the main story by doing that, but I think I'd rather continue this little quest first. Right, we've got to think of something that'll really knock the judges for 6. Oh yes, wouldn't it be delightful if we won? Why are you two getting so fired up over this? Don't lighten up, Jin. It's just a bit of fun. Cooking contests are all about appealing to the judges' tastes. We have to pick carefully. I'm already cursed. Guess who once touched this cursed axe on this tree crust on their 9th birthday? I'm a menace to demons that the evil spirits decided to dip and not curse me. If the evil spirits didn't curse you for touching a bloodthirsty axe, then I don't think you're cursed, Stormy. I don't know. Maybe you touched a saintly cross or something and got rid of it. Yes, very true. The judges are Master Adam, Lord Hugo, and Mr. Malton. Furthermore, from what Master Adam told me, the renowned gourmand Omnom will be attending the event. A renowned gourmand. Yeah, I hear there'll be a few others showing up as well. It'll be difficult to work out their preferences, but I know for a fact that Adam loves his pan-fried tartare. I really hope you guys can't hear that. My dad just kind of going nuts downstairs over a soccer game, I'm pretty sure. Pan-fried tartare. Mouth-watering, isn't it? It's so soft and succulent. Yes, it's quite exquisite. I've always wanted to try my hand at that. Could be a good opportunity. Yeah, go for it. For the ingredients, we'll need bulufo beast meat and rogel bird meat. Ideally, we want weeping flower, nest extract, and barbed tomatoes, too. I can already taste it melting into my mouth. I touched it and it fell down, and the person who was giving the tour said I was cursed, and both my parents and the tour guide laughed while I cried and sobbed. Aw, it sounds like it was a mean joke that got taken too far then. Well, good on you for not actually being cursed. Lady Laura, it just occurred to me. Yes, Hayes? What if the other participants decide on the same strategy as ours? You think they might have prepared the exact same meal? Yes, supposing they do. Well, it still won't be a problem if our tartare outclasses the rest of them, right? But if we do all make the same dishes, it does lower our chances of success. How about a dessert then? Yes, dessert. I approve. Great. And whose favorite would that be? I know I'd love it. Me too. I don't really do sweet dishes normally, though it couldn't hurt to try. What would we be making specifically? I could bake a cake that I once saw in Uriah. Would that do? For the ingredients, I'll need cranberry bells, ruska flour, and some weeping flour. And finally, some Malosian honey and a few lacquer nuts. That sounds divine. What do you think, Lady Laura? Which is our best bet? Well, we'll have to choose between the two, won't we? What do you think, Jin? Which would you be happier with? The pan-fried tartare would be easier to make, but I'd say we have a good chance with either choice. That's not making it any easier. Well, if we're still on the fence, why don't we make both and decide which one to serve at the last moment? Not a bad idea. All right, let's do that. We can meet back here at the inn once Jin's prepared the meals. Excellent. Best of luck, Jin. Yeah. Oh, they're both recipes Jin can make. That's cool. You know, I find it funny that such touristic attractions are Basicalet lakes where natives yeeted off corpses as sacrifices for gods, and you can swim on them. Probably some 600-year-old corpse. Yee. Well, gotta make your money somehow. Alright, well this is cool. Now I have two ways of doing this. Fried tartare a la Jin. I wish there was a campsite near here. The closest one is over here in Duna. Well, I mean, hey, if you're an off-center region just trying to make your money somehow, you gotta put something on the map, you know?
Well, shall we continue?
Alright, well, let's see.
I know it'll be worth the wait.
Ah, I can make them both, huh? Oh my god, this is divine. I love this. I love this recipe so much. I can make 16 of it. Recharges arts by 0.3 each second, which is nuts. Plus 8% HP recovery, and then plus 10% party gauge gain. My only issue with this is that it only lasts for 30 minutes. Wow, this is actually a really dumb good item, too. I'm not going to use it. Honestly, I think I could use both, but like, wow. Wingberry cake looks dumb.
It came together nicely. It's ready.
I'm going to make a few of these.
Just taste it. Just taste it. It's ready. Just taste it. It came together nicely. It's ready.
Wow. They're called cenetos and are actually quite beautiful, but also the chance of the 600-year-old corpses. You mean the lakes? Is that what you're talking about? The lakes? We're almost at the final showdown, Mick. Yeah. Excited? Maybe a bit. We gotta make sure we don't get in anyone's way when the action's going down. Yeah, I'll try. Alright, let's go. Whoa, slow down. What's the hurry? First, we need to head back to the capital and get some much-needed rest at the inn. But Laura, we're not tired. Now. We won't beat Malos unless we're all operating at peak performance. We can't lose concentration for an instant or it could be the last mistake we ever make. So, let's rest up. Okay, Laura, I get it. Hear that, Mick? We're gonna go rest now. Cool. They're not lakes. Oh, no one can level up. A deep sinkhole in the limestone on a pool at the bottom that is found especially in Yucatan. So it's basically just a hole in the ground where they threw corpses. Okay, that's not something that you really want. I guess you could swim in them. There's not really a lake, but there's like a body of water at the bottom. Yikes. I like Jin without his mask on a lot better. He's got less Tetsuya Nomura going on, but more Xenoblade 2 going on. I like that. It's cool that he was designed by Nomura, but like, I would like Jin to be a Xenoblade character rather than a Nomura character, you know?
That was a nice change of pace. Let's catch our breath and move out.
I think this is all just for dialogue, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe it's officially time to begin the Great Tornan Cook-Off. I specifically remember this side quest, by the way, Stormy. This is one of the funniest side quests in Torna. Please welcome our 4 contestants, each of whom has honored us with their culinary talents today. First, the ever-friendly Cafe Amicus, we have Miss Sorrow. Secondly, introducing the very owner of this very inn, Fred. Fred has been gracious enough to provide us with the venue for today's event. Thank you, Fred. Next up is the paragon of Torna himself, Jin. And last but not least, against everyone's better judgment, it's the Aegis herself, Mithra. Now, the 4 of you will be competing amongst each other. And to gauge your performance, here are our esteemed judges. Hailing from the arid plains of Morardain, please give a warm welcome to Emperor Hugo Ardenok. From that same yonder land comes a scholar and connoisseur of fine food, Mr. Malton. Our resident gourmand, known far and wide and for her gastronomic gluttonary, Nom. Hi, Wilts. Hello. How are you? Representing our younger age group is the dastardly duo Mikhail and Milton. Why are they judges, actually? Milton especially, because Mithra is a contestant. You know this means you're forced to eat Mithra's food, right? And finally, I, Adam Origo, might even add a comment or two if I feel like it. Judges, be sure not to let any personal bias color your judgment. Trust only your tongues. I know, I intend to remain completely impartial. These are dark days, but that doesn't mean we have to while our lives away in misery. Relax and enjoy the show. Miss Sorrel, would you care to go first? Certainly. I like how the food is supposed to be designed. Like, you can tell it's some kind of spaghetti with like a kebab of like 3 actually delicious looking pieces of steak, some probably Xenoblade-ish like carrots. I think that's what those orange block things are supposed to be. And then like the salad wraps, I think that's supposed to be the lettuce in the middle, and then like the unique plant in the top right. I like this food design. You can tell that, Adam is dead in the main game. I mean, to be fair, Stormy, the main game begins 500 years into the future of this. Adam is a normal mortal person. He doesn't have a 500-year plus lifespan. But I like the food design. It's unique in its own way, but it's also kind of like samey in some way. You could tell it's food. It's interesting. I preferred Cafe Americus' world-famous 5-star offering. It's tricolor Aquosa pizza. Or Aquosa Pazza. My bad, not pizza, Pazza. Tricolor, you say? It looks like 3 things put together. Isn't that cheating? And this is the famous specialty, isn't it? I'm afraid it's been a while since I last made it, so it might not be up to scratch, but, well, see what you think. I know, they're all dead, even Wind. Shut up. Don't spoil that. Well, I mean, I was already talking about massive spoilers earlier with Picaro anyway. I don't think anybody will mind. Yes, I know, everyone's dead in the main game, sadly. Or, well, everyone's alive in the main game except a certain someone who doesn't live to the end, and then another certain someone who also doesn't live to the end, and then another certain someone who also doesn't live to the end, and then, another certain someone who technically doesn't live at the end, but then comes back, like, a little bit later, and then another certain someone who actually dies at one point, but then does come back to life in another way, and then someone else who doesn't really live to the end, and then other people who are just already dead when the game already starts. And you see what I mean? There's a lot of death in this game. Thank you, Stormy, for bringing that up. For starters, meal get points for ample serving. Could become regular after this. The delicate notes of all 3 flavors mingle in perfect harmony. You'd never find the likes of this in Morardain. It is certainly exceedingly tasty. I'm gonna leave the leaves. It must have been all proper hard to make and prepare all 3 meals from scratch. Yes, we mustn't overlook the effort that was put into making this feast look so attractive. A boon to Torna, indeed. What about crowd control, by the way, Wilt? Are you looking forward to the next time I do crowd control ocarina? Food must be cold as fuck now. Yeah, there was no smoke coming off it or anything. Fred, if you'd like to present your dish. I don't know how I'll follow up that enormous helping, but here we are. I see steak with mashed potatoes, some regular potatoes, some carrots, and some green beans, and then whatever the hell those cube things are. It's a pretty basic looking dish, but honestly, sometimes basic is good. I wouldn't mind having this. This is the most expensive thing we have on the menu. I hope you like it. What have we here? Meats? Whoa! Pretty straightforward. Go on, tuck in. And yes, oh, sick! Well, I look forward to having you whenever I resume it, whenever I do it next, Wilts. Honestly, I'm so close to 400 followers, I might do it. Like, after this, I'm gonna do colors, and then after colors, I might either finish Pokemon, or I might just go to Cold Steel 4. A little ways into Cold Steel 4, probably whenever I feel like I want to take a break from that game, because it's gonna take me a while to do everything in Cold Steel 4. A little ways into that is probably when I'll do another crowd control ocarina randomizer just for the fun of it. So it'll probably be a minute, but I will, rest assured, there will be another crowd control one for sure. Roasted to the perfect degree. You'd never find the likes in more Ardain. I like it. Very palpable. I don't know what meat could be so soft and juicy. It's decent. It's exceptionally tasty, true, but cannot help feeling like anyone could make if to be using high quality meat. It's a little on the spicy side, which isn't a bad thing at all. Okay, Jin, you're up. What have you got for us? Well, Laura, which one are we going to present? Let's see. I think I like wingberry cake. Because we could really do with either one. I'm gonna go with the wingberry cake, because I think the first time I did this, I did fried tartare a la Jin. I think the result is the same either way, but this is gonna add some funny dialogue. So I think I'll do either one. We'll do this. Let's go for the wingberry cake. Got it. Ooh, look at this. Today, I've made wingberry cake. You look like tough muscle man, but make surprisingly girly dish. I must say, I never expected this from you, Jin. I can only assume he intended to catch us by surprise. He's cute, Scrummy. The Omnom cannot get enough of it. It's been so delicately crafted, you'd never find the likes in more Ardain. Do you ever say anything else, bro? It's a welcome change for all the meat. From all the meat. It's not too sweet either, just right in my book. It's like my tummy is being filled with happiness. Got any more cranberry bells? They seem pleased. And finally, Mithra. Hoping to wow us all with your dish, are you? That's the idea. Nice one putting me in at the end. Don't think I didn't notice. Saving the best for last, am I right? Actually, I just wanted everyone to have a chance to enjoy their last meals before the inevitable happened. Whatever. Okay, are you ready? Feast your eyes on this. Well. It's a surprise. I'll give you that. It's definitely the one that's left the biggest impression on me. He's afraid Omnom cannot stomach another bite. Actually, I think with a bit of chewing, it's definitely leaning towards edible. Ardanian tastes indeed. It's a very particular flavor. Yes, I could get used to this. You'd never find the likes in more Ardain. Are Ardanian taste buds broken or something? Well, folks, we've sampled all 4 meals and the judges have come to a verdict. I'd like to announce the winner of the Great Tornan Cook-Off. Oh, I'm on the edges of my seat. Come on, come on. The grand prize of today's tournament goes to Jin's Wingberry Cake. Go team! We did it! Was very refreshing interlude that came just at the right time, especially after a series of heavy dishes. Yes, it could not have been more well timed. And placed in contrast to Mithra's highly combustible concoction that came right after it. It instantly became the highlight of the event with its exquisite flavor. Wait, let me get this straight. You're saying my dish was somehow highlighted the flavor of the other one? In a nutshell, yes. Looks like you owe me one, Jin. Just hit me up if you want to go halves on the reward. Good call, Laura. Hey, it was your cooking skills that landed us the win. Hayes' advice also turned out to be a big help. I'm glad to have been of service. And that brings us to the end of the contest. But never fear, folks. With your support, I'd like to host a second one someday, so keep polishing those skills. Perhaps we should switch it up next time round. I'd gladly cook something up for a change. I'm quite happy to remain as judge. I'm not complaining, just as long as you make sure to hold them here. We'll do even better next time, won't we, Jin? For sure. And I'll have to make sure to get back into my usual rhythm. Next time, that first prize is so mine. Please, just don't. The only way she could win is if she's the only one left standing. That's so mean, but so true.
I won't lie. It feels good.
I love this quest. It's one of the most standout even now.
You didn't have to, but thanks.
$11 more supporters for the next community level, and that'll probably let me finish that other quest. To be honest, I just want to gain all 88 community just so I can have Mithra's skill. We actually won it this time. I think the first option doesn't actually win you the quest.
Always happy to put a smile on people's faces.
Let's see what that does. Bubble chip. Lower crit rate, higher block rate. If anyone's getting this, I think Bridget or Aegeon would probably like it. Never mind, it's weaker than everything they have. Oh, definitely not Bridget. Minoth has it on. I don't want Mithra to have it. I wanted to keep her crit rate as good as it is. Yeah, no. After using Discord for almost 2+ years, today is the day I realized I never had it downloaded. I've just been using the website. Ew. Who is the 5th person? What do you mean? The 5th person where? You mean Minoth? You mean this guy? It was on the ZR. They had a blue face. You mean Aegeon? This guy? They were the last person? Yeah, this guy. Yes, he is the, he's in the main game as well. Originally, he is the binded blade of Emperor Nile in the current timeline. But after certain events happen, you eventually are able to acquire him, and you can have him for Morag instead. So yeah, no, he's in the main game as well. But in this DLC prequel story, he's with Bridget, and he's Emperor Hugo's blade instead. I'm glad you like him. Everyone calls him the King of Common Blades because his design is a little reminiscent of a Common Blades, but still more regal in a sense. So yeah, that's his nickname, and I think it fits. Literally Killer Tart. What a name. What a name, Mithra. Okay, I like that quest. That was a very worthwhile one. Our cooking recipes literally exploded because of that. Literally Killer Tart. I love this. I love how the game just freaking dicks on Mithra's cooking. Total contrast to Pyra, who's actually a very good cook. Excuse me, have any of you had the occasion to visit Torgoth recently? It's just that my instructor left for Torgoth and I haven't heard back from him since. Oh dear, how long has it been since he left? Weeks now. He told me it was becoming more and more likely that Torna would come under attack. He said he wanted to visit his hometown before the Aegis came and destroyed us all. Could you tell us his name? Yes, of course, it's Terrace. He's in his 40s, and he's a bit of a cautious character. He likes his daily walks in the countryside. Oh, and he's a real passion for glasswork. I can tell he's very important to you. We'll start searching for him right away. Don't you worry. You will? Absolutely. I know what it's like to have someone you care about on your mind. We'll get Terrace back safe and sound. I promise. Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry to trouble you. I can be such a worrier. I've been told he lives at the far end of Torgoth. If you should find him, could you tell him his student Charlotte is worried about him? This is sad. Was it so wise to tell her that, Laura? You know, Torgoth's been... You know. I'm going to make a thorough search and tell her... And then tell her what we know. Whatever the truth may be. He's most likely dead, because we know Torgoth was ransacked a while ago. Oh, welcome back, Picora. I'm just doing some more side quests here and there. Filling out my community gauge, getting things done. Pretty sure this man's at the cemetery. You were playing basketball? Well, good for you. Really highlighting the fitness grind you're going on.
Hop, skip, and a jump later.
Well, shall we continue?
These things don't have names on them, but we're going to pretend they do. Oh no. This one says Terrace. Yeah. It must have been made by someone who knew him. I'm so sorry, everyone, but I had to make sure. One way or another, Charlotte will need some closure on this. I'm with you, Laura. Might have done the same in your position. That's the sad thing about miracles. They rarely happen. Don't beat yourself up about it. Minoth's right. It wasn't your fault, Laura. You don't have to bear that burden. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, guys. Do you think perhaps Terrace left something behind that we could take to Charlotte as a keepsake? Like what? I can't see anything of worth left around here. Charlotte says he was a cautious man, in which case it is plausible that he would have predicted the attack. And we still don't know exactly why he came back here in the first place. I admit I'm very curious. So what happened here? Remember this? We came here in the beginning of the game to look for Laura's mother, and the place was already ransacked. Apparently it was attacked by sea and military forces just looking for resources, so they ransacked and destroyed the village. Then I suggest we start by investigating the area around his lodgings. Your Majesty, please watch your step. I'm sure His Majesty doesn't require that much mollycoddling, Aegeon. Do you think he might have known Mother? If he did, we owe him thanks. It must have been a hard life for her, all alone here. Yeah, if only we'd made it in time, we simply could have asked. Sleep tight, Terrace. I pray you're in a better place now. Times like this, it pays to have my field skills maxed out like they are. Otherwise, I couldn't do mining and all the stuff I need to do, you know? While I'm here.
This is becoming a
Nature makes a fine ally.
I think everyone's field skills are all maxed out now, too, actually. Like, everyone has level 3 of everything they can get. Aegeon was the last one who needed it. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Jin needs level 3 mineralogy, which you get by talking to 2 more people. Mithra gets this from just having everyone in the community thing, which is cool. I'm at 53 out of 88. The community side quests are the only things left to do now, because, like, the affinity charts are done for the most part. Jin needs 1 more recipe that he can make. Hayes needs 2 more recipes that she can make and, like, 5 more blade combos. Mithra needs, 2 more, because we already got 1 from that quest. Minoth just needs 3 more he can make, and then just to kill enemies, which he'll do anyway. Bridget needs 4 more blade combos and 1 more item to make. Aegeon needs 1 more item to make and to spam his level 2 a little bit, and that's it. Everyone is 2 or less nodes away. Oh, I'm sorry, just 2 nodes in everyone's case. But yeah, no. Getting close, getting close. It feels good. Quest logs and like the main side quests are like the only things left to do. And as you can see, I'm getting close. 88 people in total that you can have on the community gauge, and I have 53 of them already. And you get multiple of these for every quest that you do now. It's not just 1 quest per person, thank God. But like, even if it was, that's only like 29 quests left to do, and these things aren't very long anymore.
This is becoming.
I think it's because the game
something of an
literally
expert.
forces you to do them, so thank God they aren't very long to compensate.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
So yeah, no, it's just doing side quests, unlocking resources to get the materials we need to make the craft items, and then that's kind of the game, actually. After that, I can go kill Malos, and after I do that, it's really just the only thing left that I could do would be hunting down all the unique monsters I haven't already killed.
Me,
Something's buried down here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
See? I knew you could do it. The suspense is killing me.
Terry's notes, along with a lot of money. Just a scrap of paper? Seriously? And all the money we just got, but we're not going to tell her about that. It says Nox Promontory, and that's it. He could have at least signed it or something. How are we supposed to make sense of anything now? Hold on, I've seen this kind of writing before. It's been written in with a glass pen. When this is dried, hidden colors will show themselves. You mean like a pen made of glass? I've never heard of such a thing. Anya can read minds? Huh. That must be why that anime is so beloved, I guess. One of Torna's finest inventions. It only caught on with enthusiasts, so I'm not surprised you haven't heard of it. Indeed, but this means there's a good chance that this writing belongs to Terrace himself. This Nox Promontory may be worth checking out then. Alright. Oh, we're going on a treasure hunt ourselves, are we? Well, the closest landmark to it is this one. I guess I'll just go and look for it myself.
Well, shall we continue?
Sometimes I wish this game had like a mount. Like, you know how you can sometimes ride a horse in a lot of games just for the faster speed. I kind of understand why it doesn't, because skip travel gives you all the distance you want most of the time, but there are times like this where there's just no landmark close to where you have to go, so you're going to be stuck walking a good while. The only upside to it is that the game is so stunningly visually good. So, you know, maybe you won't mind having to walk everywhere so you can appreciate some visuals on your way, which is cool. But sometimes I do wish that you could just get where you want to go fast.
You're coming with me,
Something's
treasure.
buried down here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Glassmaker's Tome. And a whole ton of money, again. Let's see. This is a technical manual on glasswork. It goes into great detail about all the manufacturing processes. There are all sorts of diagrams and annotations. Hold on. Terrace came all the way out here to bury this. Kind of weird, isn't it? Well, maybe he buried it, or maybe he came here to dig it up. We don't know for certain. Didn't Charlotte tell us that he was worried about there being an Aegis attack on Torna? This is just speculation, but maybe he left it here to spare his knowledge from destruction. If you're right, then it's terrible irony that he met his demise in Gorma. How awful. I think we should just put it back then. It's probably best not to leave it in Torna. No, I think this is something that Charlotte needs to see. She should be the one to decide what to do with it. Very fair decision, Laura. After all, at the end of the day, he did have a student, so you might as well pass his knowledge on. Never know, you know?
Suddenly, it all looks so different.
Let's catch our breath and move out.
Looks like life is really coming back to this place. I'm glad I went to all the trouble. Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Have you had news from Terrace? No, Charlotte, I don't want you to be alarmed, but your teacher, he's really dead. And Torgoth destroyed. I can't believe it. This isn't real. I mean, he was only just here. Why? Why did it have to be him? And you're telling me this manual is the only thing that's left of him? Charlotte, please. There was still so much I needed to learn from him. So much more I needed to know. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Well, it's all over now, isn't it? The trade, my livelihood. What's the point of anything anymore? That's not true. The only time that someone's truly gone is when you forget them. As long as you cherish your memories of him, he'll live on in your heart. And yet I'll never see him again. You can see him again in your memories. That's why I wanted you to have this. Keep it or throw it away. It's your choice, but at the very least, take it. I'm so sorry. I really do need to get it together, don't I? As his student, I should be respecting his devotion to his trade. Otherwise, I have a feeling he'll be telling me off from behind the grave.
Much appreciated.
Cool.
Mission accomplished, then.
That's for Hayes. Well, very worth my time to do that one. Oh, never mind, it's for Laura, sadly. Laura's the only character, funny enough, well, her, Hugo, and Adam, that does not actually require for you to complete all of her crafting items for the sake of a chart or anything like that. Kinda sad, because, you know, I would have done all of Laura's stuff anyway, but oh well. Like 3 or 4 quests left today? 6, okay. I think I can do 6 quests, depending on how fast they are. Hopefully they won't take too long. Hello, young lady. The name's Arb, and I'm a shipwright by trade, though I'm currently in the midst of moving. Sorry to accost you, but you don't happen to know much about ships. My apprentice could use a hand with the one he's making now. A ship, you say? I'll have to say I haven't a clue, but we'd love to help if we could. Ha, you're as much a lifesaver as people say then. But tell me, what do you expect from the future? Huh? I haven't really given it much thought. Why do you ask? Because a person's destiny can change depending on what they choose to fixate on, what they choose to value. Huh, that's good to know. I'm not really sure where you're going with this. You're suggesting that our compulsions may do more than bring us happiness or prosperity. If one were to be fixated on a remote past which cannot be changed, what a sad life they would lead. Their sadness would only beget further sadness. Ho ho ho! What a curious mind you have, sir. Where's this from all of a sudden? I thought your head was full of Hugo, Hugo, Hugo. His Majesty is everything to me, but that's subtly different from a compulsion. That's right. I'd call it devotion, if I had to call it anything. I'd call it overbearing, but to each their own. Friends, we are getting sidetracked. Yes, well, in any case, I'm very curious to see what fate has in store for you, young lady. As for my apprentice, Aquin, he just returned from the residential district. Do pay him a visit if you're so inclined. But in the midst of that, you mustn't forget whom you're helping, for what cause and where it may lead you. Planning for the future.
We can take care of it if you want.
Always a good thing to do. Well, just to make sure you don't get so caught up in it that you forget to focus on the present, too. I believe he's not even that far away. I think he's over here. Who are you? I don't have any appointments today. Please do excuse us interrupting you unannounced. The thing is, we heard you were making a ship, and... Yes, I'm right in the middle of doing some review work. No sleep, no rest for Ulrist, or for his people, or for Torna. As you can see, I've not got enough people or materials, so it's all down to me working triple time. So, what was I supposed to be doing just now? Are you quite alright? He must be going mad from sleep deprivation. Here, why don't we help? Are you serious? That'd be brilliant. In that case, could you get me a pane of glass and 10 lengths of lumber and find us a skipper? That'd probably do. Oh, Titan's foot, I'd completely forgot about the paint delivery. Wait up, hold on. We'll need more to go on. Gone without a trace. Interesting lad, isn't he? Wears his heart on his sleeve and acts as quick as he thinks. Sure, he's a real peach, but you do realize that we've got no idea about what he actually needs from us, right? Might it be an idea to visit Mr. Arb and hear some details from him? It would be a shame to waste precious time seeking a helmsman with no concrete clues to go on. You spoke well, Evion. At times like these, it is good to rely on the expertise of others. Having the master cover for the incompetence of his apprentice? Makes sense, let's do it. You've got a real talent for wording things in the exact worst way possible, you know that? I just wonder why he's building that ship in such a hurry in the first place. Oh, we'll find out. This ship is actually pretty cool.
Whoosh! Well, shall we continue?
Oh ho ho! So you've come back. Aquin has always been that way. Allow me to fill you in on the glass and the wood. From the lumber, what we need is durability. 10 muscle branches from Gormott should do nicely for a start. Next, the glass panes. Ah, but the usual ones won't cut it, I'm afraid. We'll need some good reinforced glass for this. Unfortunately, you can't just pick those up around here. We'll need help from a professional in that matter. As for the skipper, I've got an idea. A woman by the name of Makila who lives in Gormott. Mention my name and she should hear you out. Well, does that all make sense? Hope it's not too much to ask. No, it's not too bad. At least I have an idea of where I'm supposed to go. I'm not taking on any more quests right now. Oh, I was supposed to go to the glass working. Whatever. Honestly, I could do these quests more than one at a time if I wanted to, but I feel like doing that would make it would make me have to multitask, and my brain just isn't very good at that. I'd probably get all scrambled, because technically speaking, I'm already multitasking between streaming and playing Torna proper right now. I know I'm not like being super interactive with chat or anything like that, but like it's the mental strain, you know? So technically I'm already multitasking, and then juggling even more within the game itself just kind of splits my focus further, which is just going to make it even worse at everything. So yeah. Yeah, sure, I deal in that. Just give me a second. Right, there you go. Oh yeah, don't worry about the price. It's all thanks to you now that I can work my glass in peace now. It's the least I can do to thank you. You could come around again sometime and we could hang out. I mean, without all this business stuff. Of course, of course. I really feel for her, you know? She's grieving. Now we have to go see someone in Gormott about something or other. I don't actually know where this person would be. Could be in the early docks, could be in one of the camps.
Skip and a jump later.
Well, shall we continue?
There we go. You're looking for a skipper. Are you serious about it? But, oh, but my services don't come cheap, darlings. Let's see now, my rates are, how's 200,000 G sound? Mention Arb's name. Oh, you're friends with that old fart? Well, why didn't you say so sooner, darlings? If you need a skipper, I'll be there. I can't very well refuse if he's asking. I'm sure he's got reasons to, and so on. What? Money? Nah, forget about it. I'm not so far gone that I can't do a friend a favor. So, where do I go? Yanchik Harbor. Yep, got it. By the by, do y'all need me to go in all sneaky-like? Someone after you? Oh, you're not really involved? Cool, no precautions necessary then. Oh, don't mind me, darling. Let's just meet up in Yanchik Harbor. Toodly pip and all that. What kind of business are you used to making? Also, my mom just got home, so Fluffy's about to go crazy. And there it is. Saw that coming. I think we're good to go now. Let's see. Do I go talk to the master or do I go talk to the student?
Suddenly, it all looks so different.
Let's catch our breath and move out.
Is that it? Do I not need to talk to the... No? No? I guess this must not be it. They did say Yanchek Harbor. Is it the other place in Lasaria? Yep, it's over here. Yo, what's up, Castillo?
Continue?
How's it going? Can I do this now, just out of curiosity? Nope. Okay. Was worth looking. I still can't do it. Okay, where do I go? Collect lumber. Really? I don't have enough muscle branches? Okay. But I've done the other two. Okay. Well, I guess I just have to go there. I lost another Mario Party game today. Aw, who won? My money says Big T won. I feel like Big T is the next big I'm lucky after Luigi. Oh god, this does not help. Okay. I need lumber collection points, and I don't know where I can find them. I guess if anything, they would be in Torrigoth, no? Well, you know, despite the Mario Party loss, Castillo, I hope you had fun playing. Tell me, how'd it go?
The voyage.
No, his
You
friend
remember
Luis
our
won.
destination,
Oh,
don't
okay.
you?
Well, cool. All the same, was it a fun time? There were green barrels here. I hate
You're
this.
coming with me, treasure.
You got third? Oh, okay.
The suspense is
Did it, like, was it at
killing
least close, though? Was it based on, like, bonus stars and stuff? And, like, what board did you guys end up doing? Still had fun regardless, and that's what matters. Good for you, man. It's this, isn't it?
me. Aren't we
I'm
intrepid?
something of an expert.
Muscle brand. Okay, I got one from there, so I know a spot to get them. If I can find more. I'm not gonna waste my time collecting other stuff, though. Vegetables, flowers. Oh,
This is becoming
I'm
addictive.
something of an expert.
it was close when we were playing on Woody Woods. Oh, okay. Hey, I found 4. Okay, cool. One more and I'm done with this part of the quest. Well, you know, I'm glad, man. That's what matters, right? You had fun with friends, even if you didn't win.
Aren't
Plus, I
we?
know you're not the
I'm
type to get all
something of an
saucy or
expert.
anything like that anyway, Castillo. You know what? Good for you guys. Hopefully next time I can join y'all. I have actually never played Mario Party with Big T before. And playing with you yesterday was the first time I'd ever played with you, too. So, yeah, no, I'd love a game with both of y'all. Though, Lord help me if we ever get a 2v2 game and I had to play against both of you guys teamed up. I feel like literally nothing could be
This
you.
is becoming
I'm
addictive.
something of an expert.
Here's an ivy. No muscle branch. Okay, I guess I just have to warp travel again and refresh the collection points. But at least I know where I can find them.
Whoosh!
Well, shall we continue?
Let's see. You beat Justin in a mashing meeting? Okay, now that's worth flexing. That's very worth flexing. Justin's super proud of himself for all the mashing he can do. Him and Luigi really pride themselves on it. Alright, cool. Now I can go report back. But I'm gonna get a few more muscle branches anyway, because apparently I only had a few anyway. Never hurts. You never know if you might need these things for like crafting.
This is becoming
I'm
addictive.
something of an expert.
I didn't get any there. Whatever. But yeah, no, good for you, Castillo. That is worth flexing. I don't know if I'm gonna talk to the student or the master.
That was quite the voyage.
Student, okay.
You remember our destination, don't you?
I'm glad I came over here then. I could have just read it on this thing, but whatever. But you know, I'm glad your night's going well, Castillo. Like I said, hopefully next time y'all play, I can join you. It sounds really fun. Hey, you brought the materials. Quick work. Helps a lot. Thanks. So that just leaves the helmsman, huh? You got one of those as well? She's waiting in Yanchik Harbor. You should have said so sooner. I could have been halfway there by now. And he's off in Yanchik Harbor, so let's just go there. Thank God for skip travel. It really does make or break this game. If you couldn't do this, the quests would be so unbearable.
Well, shall we continue?
Would you look at that? Thanks to your help, we've got ourselves a ship. Wow, no kidding. She's a beauty. Of course she is. I made her myself, I did. Though there's still a few bites I'd like to polish up, seeing as how I made her in a bit of a hurry. Well now, she's much grander than I'd expected. Oh, there's Miss Makilla. Allow me to introduce you. This is your new helmswoman, Miss What? You? Helmswoman? Hey there, sonny boy. Still skin as a badger, I see. You know each other? Know each other? She used to sponge off my master's charity once upon a time. Since then, we, keep meeting. Well, anyhow, she's a great smuggler. She'll get anything anywhere, though obviously for a considerable fee. Mind not painting me like I'm some misery gold digger, dear? Your master asked me to work with you, so be civil. And so, to business. What are we to be smuggling today? Weapons? Bullion? I've got a policy against carrying monsters, just so you're aware. They just make so much racket. Stop being daft. It's people, okay? The fighting's reached our shores, so I want to be ready to help evacuate the townsfolk when the time comes. Obviously, this one boat isn't enough, but even one's a start. I'll try to make more later as well. Huh, so you're trying to run like a scared rat and leave Torna to sink? You don't get it. So long as Tornans survive, wherever they settle again will be a home enough. Okay then. So what we're actually smuggling is a nation. Really now, sonny boy. Ah, you know what? I like the cut of your jib. Very good. I'll pitch in with your venture. Right then. Let's see what we're working with. I like her. I actually really like her. She's cool. I see. So Aquin's been building boats to help his countrymen. Don't give me too much credit. I just want to do whatever I can. That's all. The way I see it, there's only so much leaders can do in a crisis. If we wait for them to act, it might be too late. My mom is going crazy outside. I really hope none of you guys could hear that. If we wait for them to act, help might come too late. I think you're too humble. Not many people would take it upon themselves to put a plan like this into action. Oh, well, gosh, thanks. I think the key thing is that you can't wait for a perfect solution. Or you might end up waiting forever. True. I cannot tell if he's a visionary or simply somewhat deluded. I just think if you keep at it, then eventually you'll get there. You just have to believe in yourself. So, it's all about the self-confidence, huh? Definitely something to remember. Sick. 2 more members on the community chart.
You really shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have.
I'm glad. 8 more and I'm at the next level. Only 2 more people in Gormont, too. It'd be nice to finish off these little subtle areas. Monster Granny. Oh, God. She's going to want me to kill every unique monster, isn't she? That's going to be a quest all its own. Oh, God. But you know what? I am happy. We're making good progress. 22 more people there. Yeah, we're at 86 in total, and there's 88 in total as well. Oh, boy. Whoa, check it out, Mick. He really made a brand new boat. Aren't you glad we came? Doesn't say anything. Mikhail's just here to be here. Love hates sausage. Mithra got a recipe for that? Really? Let's see. Okay. Still can't do this one. We'll get there when we get there, I guess. There's still more over here. Oh, okay. The quest isn't done yet. I need to talk to the master, too. Okay.
It was a nice change of pace.
Let's catch our breath and move out.
Oh, ho, ho. It looks like everything worked out quite well, I see. Well, young lady, how about you? Do you know what you want to accomplish? No, I don't quite yet, but I know I'll be thinking about it. Up until now, I was focused on survival. That didn't leave much time for setting goals and personal objectives. I see. Well, there's no shame in that. Whichever way the world turns, I hope you'll always stay true to yourself. One must be strong yet supple. That phrasing, it could apply to water, no? It bends around obstacles, yet does not break. Truly, yours is the most interesting mind. I do wish we could make time to talk at our leisure. I mustn't. I have my... Don't fidget so, Aegeon. You are not a mere instrument for responding to my orders and demands. You can do as you please. Exactly, Aegeon. His Majesty can perfectly well make do with just me for a time. Sir Aegeon, was it? It is perhaps that you don't believe we could become fast friends? Oh, not at all. Let us retire now, for there is much to speak of, kind sir. And that will finish the quest.
Thanks.
Nice. 7 more, and then I get another community level.
Glad we were able to help out.
Scarlet Rocket? Oh, that's gotta be for Hugo or something. Yep. Thought so. Well, let's see. There's still more quests to do. I think I'll take care of this one next. I think I see 6 more that I've opened up. Okay, you do one, another opens up instead. Hello, sweetlings. What can I do for you? I warn you now, I'm not exactly the most able-bodied person here. I am Ofa. I run the accessory shop back in Fomadad, in the Fomide shopping ward. Thought you might not know it. Ever since I've put my granddaughter in charge of the stall, I've become quite partial to my daily walks. The Outrider's Forest Trail in particular is a lovely walk. There are moments when the sunlight dapples through the trees and I think to myself, "Pah, who needs Elysium?" Oh, it was idyllic, at least up until recently. These days, the forest is so littered with junk that you can't really appreciate its beauty anymore. At first, I'd tried to clean it up myself, so I did. But try as I might, the litter would not go away, piling up faster than I could get rid of it. At this rate, I thought to myself, I'd have to abandon my lovely walk and find somewhere else. Would you be a dear and help me clean the place up? You're sure to do a better job than I. Okay. This ain't that bad.
I hope we'll be able to help.
Yeah, they're just a little bit past the city gates. I think this is actually just some elaborate prank or something. What are these things anyway? It's like there's little... It's like they're designed to be garbage little bags of trash. No wonder the old lady asked for our help. Can I talk to you for a moment? What's on your mind, Jin? Don't you think it's strange? The forest may be close to the road, but even so, there shouldn't be this much trash lying around. Maybe some passerby were attacked by monsters and had to dump their stuff? I don't think it's very likely. The gate guards would have noticed. But why would someone come all the way out here to get rid of this stuff? There may not have been a reason. Come again? What I mean is, I think they simply threw it away for the sake of throwing it away. Sorry, I'm still not getting you here. He's saying that somebody has simply been pulling a prank. A prank? But who'd do something like that? We're going to need more clues if we want to assemble a picture of the perimeter, it seems. Yeah. What in the... Guys, look! There is more than before. I think it's clear now that someone's doing this intentionally. First of all, let's go and pick up the rest of the litter. Yup. Public service announcement. Please make sure never to litter, guys. Respect your environment. We only have one of it after all. Phew, finally. That should be the last of it. Huh? Who's there? Friends did well to sniff us out. Are you the one who's been littering the forest? That's right. And may Ruru say, very well done. It's a person of many wiles to disarm all traps of 4 Muskerpon. But now we sorry to say that you met your match. Ruru 1000% certain that friends will fail. 4 Muskerpon? Never heard of you. Hehehe. Prick up ears and listen well, friends. We only make time for one extended introduction. Ruru. Kacha Kacha. Yoku Yoku. Komemi. Though not of same blood, we share same goal. We sink or we swim in same boat as one whole. We brothers in arms, born under same star. To not hear of name is thing quite bizarre. 4 Muskerpon. Naponic 9 -5. Yoku Yoku and friends. Meh, that right. You're all saying different things. Meh, we agreed yesterday would go with Naponic 9 -5. But it flows so badly. Cannot just tack on -5 at end. What problem with 4 Muskerpon? Meh meh meh. Why so many dumb names? It clear Yoku Yoku and friends is superior choice. Excuse me, whatever your name is, can we talk for a second? Meh. Why exactly are you strewing litter around everywhere? Because I think you should know that the sweet old lady asked us to clean it up for her so she could enjoy her walk. Could you please just stop this and go somewhere else? Meh? Granny Ofa is upset with us? Granny, you know her? We sorry. We'll try to behave in future. Meh. Oh, right. Well, I'm glad you understand. That was surprisingly easy. As if. You thought we'd pack up and leave? Think again. Muskerpon, to me. We retreat for now, but we be back soon. Big bro always know what to do. Running away is also kind of victory. No, it's not. Hey! Those little nippers. I think it's safe to let them go. We've already singled them out. We need to only identify them one by one, and this matter will be resolved. Looks like they ran toward the capital. Alright, then we'll ferret them out one at a time, like Hugo said. We'd better go and tell Ofa about all this. I mean, hey, progress is progress. I kind of like and don't like the 4 mustard pawn. My only complaint with them, and I understand why, because if they actually did this, it'd be really nice. And the game just can't be that nice to you, apparently. All 4 of them together only make 1 gauge on the community meter instead of, you know, giving you 4, or I guess 5 individual boosts at the end of this quest because the old lady's here too. Yeah, it makes me sad. I wish they each were individuals with that, just so I could get quite so much of it, you know? I think that'd be nice. Also, Laura lied to me. She said that we should go talk to the old lady and tell her what's up, but actually we just have to play hide and seek with these 4 Nopon instead. But fortunately, the quest is nice enough to tell you where they all are on the map. So it's not that hard. I can see one hiding over there, which I can get to him by jumping, I believe, from down here? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? It shows there's a quest objective on the map. Oh, he was up there. Aww. Well, might be. I'll just warp travel back over here and we'll just do that. There's another one close to here anyway. Yeah, no, we're just playing hide and seek with some muscular or with some mischievous Nopon. Kacha kacha been found out? It's okay, we'll come quietly. Can boil kacha kacha in pot, roast on skewer, kacha kacha not complain. We'd never do anything like that. We just want you to apologize for what you did. You can do that, can't you? Huh. I wonder what that icon on the top right is for the weather. It looks like a waving blanket in the wind. It's not a cloud, it's a clear moon. I guess it's just supposed to mean it's windy tonight. Nice touch, if so. Meh. Was sure this place was so secret and my friends not find in a million years. So this is where you were hiding. Now stop this nonsense and go apologize to the old lady. Cool. I believe the other one is just hiding over there in the back alley. A little bit past the inn. Yeah, I believe he's hiding right here. Meh, you found Ruru? Ugh, sorry, Brother Pon. Please not let sacrifice of Ruru be in vain. Oh, I see what's going on here. You're trying to make yourself sound like you're the good guys. But a crime's a crime, and you can't just pretend it's not. Littering is not cool on any level. These guys are all kids, too, by the way. You can tell which Nopon are older based on how big they are. And all these little Nopon are, like, very, very tiny. They're not the smallest, so they're not babies, but, like, they're old enough. Apparently Torna is about like 40. He's just old or he's fat. I don't know. I don't know Nopon ages. Shin might know, but I do not. Welcome, friends. How may... Meh? Oh no, game of Komemi is up. Well, it's admirable that you're working so diligently, but first things first, you should really go and apologize to the lady.
Well, shall we continue?
Goodness, so you whippersnappers were behind the littering, were you? I had such a lovely time talking to you all back when I ran the shop. See, guys? There was never any need for you to run away. She wasn't going to grow fangs and gobble you up or anything. Grow fangs? Eat Ruru up? Old woman Ofa can do that? Meh. Kacha kacha is not good to eat. It's full of additives and flavorings. Komemi, too gummy anyway, would not be able to chew. I said she won't eat you. Now let's all calm down here for a second. I take it you had good reason to do what you did. You were probably only scattering litter on the days that Miss Ova had her walk, weren't you? Wait, really? It's 'cause we were feeling lonely. Kacha kacha, please shut mouthtrap. Old lady always nice to us every time we visit shop. Always had friendliest conversations. Was so fun and plenty of free time for Muskerpon. Made point of visiting every day. But then all that changed. After Miss Ofa leaves stall, was always on her own by self. Always taking walks to forest looking up at sky. So Muskerpon only had one option. You wanted to give her some company. But you were too embarrassed to show it, so you hid and played pranks on her instead. No, that all wrong. We do it to be mean to her, make life difficult for her. Sure you did. All right, now I understand everything. Oh, you silly billies. I appreciate the sentiment, but you're forgetting one very important thing. What? What do we forget? I go on my walks through the forest because I enjoy having a bit of peace and quiet. I wasn't at all lonely. Not lonely? Then Ruru will stop littering now. Whole plan was maybe big mistake in first place. From now on, 4 Muskerpon aim to have new mission. We'll have to shake Brain Box, but we'll find special something only Muskerpon can do. And when that done, no guarantees, but might even bother to drop by sometime and say hello. Is that so? Well, I look forward to seeing you all again. Yay, Kacha Kacha very glad. It's difficult for Brother Ruru to speak honest, but he not mean bad. Meh, happy ending for all. 3 cheers for 4 Muskerpon. Hey, shut traps, all of you. You've been through a lot for this old woman. Now I can enjoy my walks with a peaceful mind. Thank you sincerely. You're very welcome, ma'am. Now, boys, no more falling out, you hear?
I won't lie. It feels good.
All right. 28 more people left that I can add as far as we know, and then there's 2 more that I can talk to that I know of that we'll have to get through to later. Yo, what's up, Spids? Yes, sir, I'm still doing Torna. I'm getting close to the end of it. I'm already at the point where I could go talk, or I can go advance the story and go beat Malos if I wanted to. But I kind of want to finish the community stuff first. Just chilling? Well, that's cool. It's good to see you, man. Am I trying to 100%? Yes, I am. Yes, I am, because Torna is short enough comparatively to the main game that I can actually do it and think reasonably that there's a chance I could finish it, you know? I hope this is for Aegeon. Forest Trail Annex, please. Oh, it's for Jin. Okay. I think that's still the last one Jin needed. Oh, welcome back, Picaro. You came back just in time to say hi to Spids. Jin. Oh, yeah, that's the last one Jin needed. That's so dope, actually. I'm so glad. You know, the first time I did Torna, this node right here, this stumped me. Because I was constantly at 86 out of 88, and I was literally going all over the place, talking to everybody I could possibly find, just to make sure I didn't miss anyone, because I was going crazy trying to make sure I can get this maxed. Only I was at this point in the story, which is just before Milton and Mikhail leave your party to stay at the end, because spoilers, we're not taking them with us when we go fight Malos. And they're the last 2 on the community gauge that you need. So yeah, if I wanted to, I could just go max out Jin's affinity chart right now, and he's done. Everyone else is getting close too, by the way, Spids. I'm very close to maxing out everyone. Like, everyone just needs to make all the items they can craft, which most of them already can. And, like, Mithra... Well, this is just get all the community, which I'm going to do anyway. Hayes just wants blade combos. Minoth just wants to finish off enemies. Bridget wants blade combos. And Aegeon just wants to use level 2 12 more times, and he's done. Other than that, everyone just has a make every item they can make quest. And, you know, we're getting that. We're getting that done because I'm doing every quest anyway. God, after I do all the community stuff, the only other thing left to do would be kill all the unique monsters, which is actually harder than it sounds, not gonna lie to you. I'm actually kind of afraid of doing that because that would involve level grinding that I don't think I can do yet. Oh boy. But first, let me go make that recipe I just found. I'm gonna max out Jin's affinity chart because I can. I'm proud of myself. We're actually about to max out our first affinity chart, and I'm happy about that. And then after I do this last cutscene, if I want to, I could do the rest of the side quests on my own. But who knows? Maybe I'll do 1 or 2 more just because Spids is here. Would be a shame to cut stream now when I can't just chill and hang, you know?
I know it'll be worth the wait.
Energy egg fry. I'm glad I can make this.
It's ready.
Ah. And then Mithra, you have a new one?
Cooking. I'm kind of excited.
Literally Killer Tart. Love that name.
Hunger is the best spice, right? So
it's up to you. I'm just multitasking. I mean, it'd be a shame. I haven't seen you in so long, and this is when I cut off.
It tastes better than it looks. Probably.
So yeah, I think I'm good to go for a little bit longer.
I'm a little nervous, to tell you the truth.
Oh, I need this. I need 4 more geometric gears. Where the hell I find them? Yeah. I am happy with myself with all the progress I'm making in this game, though.
This came out very well.
Specials recharge, if only that was Arts recharge. Arts recharge is like the best effect you can have on these things. It's a shame not every item, or like not enough items give it to you in this one. In the main game, obviously, there are plenty of pouch items that'll do it. But yeah, no, not in Torna.
You can rely on me.
That I can. Look at that. Now I just need to meet Milton and Mikhail. Funny enough, they're the last 2 on the community I need to meet. And then Jin's done. I'm gonna go do that right now, actually. I'm gonna go, like, it's just a little bit further into the story. Screw it, let's do it.
What a pleasant stroll. You remember our destination, don't you?
I kind of wonder how the party doesn't, like, pass out, because none of them ever really get any sleep.
Malos is heading for Torna's core. In the original configuration, the core is in the Titan's thorax.
But the Titan hasn't shown signs of transforming yet.
You think the Aegis is taking a nap or something?
That would be fortunate for us. That mountain ridge makes up the upper body. That's where the core should appear. It will take some time before the troops are organized. Let us go on ahead. We depart in the morning.
This sucks. House sitting in the capital. I want to go with you.
Here we go. Way lame.
The battle ahead is unlike any we've known before. Please remember that.
Jin, can't you tell them? I swear we won't get in the way.
No. In this battle, you'd be a distraction.
Ugh.
One way to put it.
Milton, you'll be a great help to Adam if you stay in the capital.
Come on. Don't you get it? You're not hearing them. Okay? You'd be no help on the battlefield. In fact, protecting you from Malos would take all my energy. But hey, I mean, if you stay here and keep Mikhail out of trouble, we'll be able to fight the way we should. That's what they're saying.
I don't need looking after.
Oi.
See?
You understand, don't you? What you need to do to help Adam?
Make me a promise. That you'll kill Malos and bring Adam back no matter what.
Yeah. I promise.
Great. Then we each know what we have to do.
That was actually very wholesome. Mithra actually talked him out of it.
Surprisingly diligent.
You need some help?
Nah. Just killing time.
If you want to talk, I'm not sure I'm your guy.
Keeping a journal, huh? Bridget's into it too. Is that like a thing now?
Who knows? I am what I am, and so is she.
You know, when your driver dies, you'll return to your core. It feels kind of futile.
There's nothing strange about wanting to know who you used to be once you reawaken.
You can't be sure you'll even find it though, right?
Even so, nothing's for certain, but it's some hope at least. That's a Blade's lot.
But what's the point?
To keep the bond with your driver alive.
The bond?
I guess that's a little difficult for you to understand.
Hey, don't be mean. You make it sound like I have no heart. What?
What I meant was...
Yo, Mira.
The true connection that's meant for you, I don't think you'll find it here.
But Adam's my driver.
Sure, he is. But I feel it's not the same somehow.
Huh?
Your real affinity lies in the future, not in the time we're in now. I just feel that in my bones. Call it Blade's intuition.
Blade's
Sounds
intuition,
kind
huh?
of vague.
To change the subject, thanks for before.
For what?
I didn't expect it.
You were both so hopeless with the kids. So hopeless I couldn't just watch.
I'll consider myself told.
Exactly. They knew what they were doing with that line. This is a prequel story. The real battle begins in 500 years in the future. Uh-oh. You could have at least waited for us to get there before you did this. Yeah, that whole part did look like it was supposed to come up. That's fucking scary. This whole Titan is actually just a giant ancient dragon.
That's...
The Tornan Titan's true form.
Is Malos there?
There's no time. Keep moving.
Okay. And now that that cutscene has changed, now that that has happened, along with our party formation changing, the entire menu has changed now too. Rather than having Oresco be the background, we now have the Tornan Titan's true form. And it looks awesome, actually. So, real quick, I want to give away my thoughts on something. When I first played Xenoblade 2, I did not like Mithra. The entire base game, I did not like Mithra. She makes a really bad first impression in her debut chapter right after Vandam dies. She comes off super BM, and she never really changes from that character, you know? She's, like you learn more about it through and through as to why she's like that, and why, over time you sort of understand her perspective of it all, but she never really makes up for that. Until we get to Torna. This is where my impression of Mithra started to change. This is where I really started to feel for her as a character. Part of that was the scene we just saw in the hotel. Part of that is going to be the finale of the game after we kill Malos. You'll know when we get there. If you've never played Torna before, I'm not going to tell you right now, but let's just say Mithra gets some serious development from that. And yeah, no, this was some powerful stuff. Like I was telling Picaro earlier when we saw the scene with Jin talking to Azurda about, you know, wanting to keep his bond with his driver alive at all costs. That's when I was really starting to feel like this game was one of my top 5 favorite games ever because of how emotionally invested I am into the characters. I feel like a game can do everything right, but it's not going to surpass other games for me if I don't actually care about what's going on in the story. If I don't actually care about what the characters are going through, then it's hard for me to truly love the game, you know? But Xenoblade is so perfect at getting me invested into it. I already know what's going to happen. I know how this story plays out. All the same, I'm still invested in how this is going to go, you know? I feel high stakes right now. I love this. I love how good Torna is at making me care about people, you know? One of the best things about this series, you know? Didn't feel invested. No. I actually really liked Xenoblade 2's. Xenoblade 2's was really, really good. Xenoblade 1's was the one where I just didn't... yeah, I didn't feel that invested in Xenoblade 1's cast. Like, I played as Dunban, Shulk, and Sharla the whole time. I never really felt the need or the desire to ever use Melia or Ricky. I used Ryan for as long as I had to until Dunban joined the party. Then I benched him pretty permanently. And... who was the last? Oh, I don't even want to talk about the last party member because that's spoilers. So, yeah. Anyway, the whole reason I even did that cutscene before finishing all the quests I can do is because now that Milton and Mikhail have left our party, they are somewhere around here for us to talk to. And that makes them members of the community list, which means Jin can get his affinity chart maxed out. Wherever the hell they are. They're somewhere here. I wonder how you'll feel about 3, since a lot of the stuff they've shown makes it seem like it'll be more written like Xenoblade 1 than 2. That could be a turn off. It really is just going to depend how they do 3. We'll see. I'm going to get it. I'm going to play it, and I will give it my honest impressions as I play it. If the game turns out to be too overwhelming like Xenoblade 1 was, then I'll be honest with you, I'm probably going to just drop it and not even regret it. It really is just going to depend. Because, like, that's my problem with Xenoblade 1. It feels way too overwhelming way too quickly. I don't like having 8 entire different arts that I can customize to my will at Chapter 1. I don't like that. I don't like having a billion townspeople I can trade items with. I mean, all of it adds to development, and then I feel motivated to trade with everybody for everything they have, so we get the development points. I don't feel like doing a billion side quests that are only available at specific times of the day, talking to specific NPCs to do this, to just do this, that, or the other. I'm only talking about the side quests available in Colony 9 because I've been replaying it literally right here. I've been replaying Xenoblade 1, and it's just like, holy shit, there's just way too much to do in this game. As a completionist, I feel so overwhelmed pretty immediately, and I don't even feel like continuing it. I know full well that I would only continue it if I forced myself to do it. But, like, Xenoblade 1 just super turns me away. Just for that already. Gameplay-wise, it looks like 2. Okay. Okay. That's more enticing then. Because they super toned it down from Xenoblade 1 to Xenoblade 2. Because as you can tell, there's no trading system with every NPC. And quests are available at all times of the day, not just at specific day or night. Or from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. specifically, like as if you would ever know that, you know? So who knows? Who knows? Since you put it like that, yeah, I think I actually probably could get behind Xenoblade 3. As long as it's not that overwhelming, yeah, I think I probably could. Anyway, Milton and Mikhail are somewhere. They are somewhere. I don't know if they're like with a Zerda or something. The only reason I even did all that was just because I wanted them to be... Thank goodness. All the quests that we could have done before are still here. I was genuinely getting scared that because I opened the Torna and Titan core, I was no longer going to be able to do certain side quests. I'm glad that's not the case. What the heck are they? Well, I might as well just talk to everybody for like the free community. My nan told me that you managed to keep her favorite spot from being spoiled. I'm really glad she can go out and about now too. Makes a big difference. She's 4 brand new friends too. Really put a spring back in her step. Yeah, you're the granddaughter of the person we just helped out. Nice.
Much appreciated.
I already know there's like 2 or 3 more people I can just talk to. There's another quest over in Aletta I can do. And there's like 4 more here. I wonder how many quests I have to do in general now. Hopefully it's not that many. Really, I thought Milton and Mikhail would be here, if anything. Maybe I have to just skip travel back. Maybe, if I just refresh the area.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
What the hell? Where are they? I'm not going crazy. I could swear they were here in the hotel. I guess I'm just going crazy. I have no idea where the hell Milton and Mikhail are, but they're the last 2 I need to talk to for the community. I'm going crazy. Clearly. Ah, whatever. I'm sure I'll run into them as I'm doing quests and stuff. Not back here. Oh, they're up there. What are they doing up there? How do I get up there? I have to climb the stupid lighthouse again. I thought I wasn't going crazy. I knew they were somewhere near the hotel.
Pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Alright, whatever. The only reason I did all this was because I really wanted to finish Jin's Affinity chart. I have at least 1 out of 6 of them done for the night. And I can worry about the other 5 while I'm doing my own stuff. I feel really proud of myself. I actually got Jin's chart done again. This is more or less the point I was at when I finished the, when I first played Torna all that time ago. How the hell did I find a way all the way up here? What? How did they get up here? You just show Malos who's boss, Master Adam. I'll keep Mick safe till you're back, so don't you worry about us. Promise. I'm fed up of Milton always acting like he's my babysitter. What I mean is, hurry up and come back, okay? You guys, I have done it.
In the kitchen or not, I'm your man. All that I am, I lay in your hands, Laura.
Ultimate weaponry and affinity max attack 6. He is done. Done. Proud of it. No longer have to worry about Jin at all. Now I can focus on everyone else who is also very close to all of their goals. Mithra will have to be the last one I get. I already know. Just for this alone. Alright, let me track some people down. And after that, yeah. That's the last bit of story I have to do before I can finish the game. At this point, I can go ahead and do all these remaining side quests on my own because I'd rather not do them on stream and, you know, pad it out. Plus, it's already like midnight. So, yeah, I can do all these on my own and hopefully finish up the rest of the blade nodes I need to do apart from the crafted ones. You just get those for the quests you do anyway. I do agree that Xenoblade 1 has a lot of shit to do and it feels like it's overwhelming. It's especially overwhelming for me because I'm a kind of guy who likes to complete my games. Even if I may not always 100% succeed, I like to feel like I'm really experiencing everything the game has to offer. And Xenoblade 1 just has way too much fucking shit. Way too much. I'm so glad they toned it down in this game. Like, there's still a fuck ton to do, even in Xenoblade 2. Like, there's a lot of quests, there's a lot of blades, there's the gacha system, there's a lot to do in Xenoblade 2. But it's still toned down from Xenoblade 1, and that's why I can stomach it. The gameplay is also much more simplified, because I'd rather only have 3 arts to worry about and manage it between all of them. You know, between different weapon types and different blades. Rather than 8 all at once for every character who joins your party. And I'm just like, okay, well, I don't know what I particularly want this early or this point, you know? It's, whatever. I know, there should be a lot to do because that's what Xenoblade is there for, you know, that and stunning visuals. But Xenoblade 1 is just too much, bro. Too much. My completionist instincts will just tell me stay the hell away from that one. It's honestly a very weird complaint, I'm sure. I'm sure most people would probably be like, yo, that's a good thing because there's just so much more game to play and all that, right? But yeah, it just feels like too much when you want to try to do everything, you know? Some people will tell me just specifically don't try to do everything, but then you get into like muddy territory of where do you draw the line, you know? Because I like to do everything because that tells me, okay, I have all the tools from all the side quests, I have all the bonus experience, I have all the extra shit I can get. I feel very prepared for whatever I'm about to do in the next part of the story, you know? But if I'm not doing everything in Xenoblade 1, how do I know that I'm doing enough to be ready for the next area? You know? I feel like if I'm not doing enough, I'm going to be underleveled. And I definitely don't like level grinding in Xenoblade 1. I hated that. The battle system was very complex, and I just couldn't get behind it the first time. Recently, I've been able to understand it better, but it's still, you know, too little too late. So it's like, where do you draw the line? How do you know when you're doing enough side questing to stay prepared for the next one, but you don't want to do everything, you don't want to do too much, but like, how do you know when too much is too much? Because you know, it's a personal limit you have to set for yourself, and as the guy who tries to 100% everything, my limits for that stuff is going to be a lot bigger or a lot higher than most people's. So I'm just going to do a lot of shit, you know? And then I'm going to try to do everything. I'm going to overwhelm myself, and it's not going to go. Like, the system is just not going to work. I'm going to overwhelm myself. I'm not going to have fun, and it's just like, what's the point, you know? If you're even like 3 levels under, you can't hit the boss and lose. Yeah, honestly, I remember having that exact problem towards the end of my 3DS playthrough of Xenoblade 1, and I just did not feel motivated to continue at that point. It was literally, I felt so under-leveled, and I was in a completely new area. My friend Shin told me I was at like 90% done with the story. I was super far. I was at like the capital of the Mechonis. I was talking to the main villain's sister. which is apparently super far in. And yeah, I hit a wall where it felt like I was super underleveled. And it's like the only way I could hit opponents, because everything you're fighting at that point is Mechon, right? So the only way I could hit things was if I was using Shulk and not even letting the AI control him. I had to use him myself, which means I couldn't play as Dunban, which he was the only character who made any freaking sense because, you know, tank build, very easy. You hit things hard, things attack you, you dodge or you tank the hits, and then you hit back harder. It was a very simple character, very worthwhile. I didn't understand how the fuck to use Shulk. I didn't understand when the hell you were supposed to use him, so I let the AI manage him. And for whatever reason, none of my, everyone tells me you could just get by with Shulk's light heal. You don't even need Sharla as a character. I didn't understand how to survive battles without Sharla. Enemies were doing so much damage to me that I could not possibly live without Sharla keeping me alive. I don't know how everyone tells you, no, you're not supposed to use Sharla. You're supposed to make do with Shulk and Ricky instead. And it's like, Shulk doesn't heal for shit. And by the time you get his art recharge back, you've taken so much damage that you're not going to sustain. So I don't get it. But give me a sec. For some reason, I have 3 dogs in here with me right now. But anyway, yeah, like for the most part, I couldn't really wrap my head around the battle system, and the gameplay just had way too many overwhelming optional content for me to do. And just me as a person does not compute with too much content to do, to the point you're not supposed to do everything, because I've already explained how it just overwhelms me to the point where I want to do everything, and I can't find the middle balance I'm supposed to, you know? Oh, wow, he actually made that jump. He's very good at jumping, but he doesn't like to jump when he has his diaper on. So yeah, no. That's why I don't very much like Xenoblade 1. I'm trying to enjoy it on my replay through, but it's very hard to make myself re-like it because, I'll be honest with you, the fact I already know what happens in the story for 90% of the game is a real downer. Nothing is going to surprise me. I know when the emotional moments happen because the story was actually pretty good. But, so I remember that, but I still don't have that much fun with the game. So it's like, I'm just replaying it, trying to force myself not to do everything, but still hoping I'm not underleveled. And you see why I'm just not really enjoying it? Why Xenoblade 1 just don't click with me as a game? That's why I'm very glad Xenoblade 2 fixed pretty much every issue I had with it. It's a lot more standardized. I don't know. Do I just sound like I'm just complaining too much? Or am I maybe spitting a little facts? I just rewatched the cutscenes. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, I kind of want to do that. Take it off my my off time backlog. Maybe one day I'll play it for myself. Because like I did spend the money to have it, so I have it. But damn. At least it was only 40 and not like the full 60, so that's something. That honestly sounds like a really good idea. Because like that's a good way to experience the story. Because like if I'm not having fun with the game, yeah. I mean, I already have Danganronpa on my personal backlog anyway, because Picaro already gifted me the games. So yeah, that'll probably be where I stop soon after I finish Torna and Colors and Pokemon. I don't know why I have 3 dogs with me now, I just do. I heard about the evacuation ship you helped put together. People can't seem to stop talking about it. I hope they say good things, though I suspect the truth is a little more complicated than that. You're a sharp one. Of course, there are lots of folks who are real grateful to you, people like being prepared for emergency. But there are plenty of people who can't or won't leave the city. Something should be done to help them. No should. Something will be done. Morumo is chairman of commerce here. Role include obligation to make sure all folk able to live restful, peaceful lives. To that end, Morumo have a wonderful idea. Only had to skip 5 meetings to come up with idea. What we need is impregnable shelter. I'm not so sure you should be skipping all those meetings. Morumo will read minutes of meetings later. Or not. Anyway, that not current action point. Love how blunt he is. I don't know. I can see Danganronpa being a chill time. I super enjoyed myself when M played V3, so maybe. I think it could be good, especially when I'm with people who haven't played it before. The problem is spoiler territory. The problem there is I would need mods who have played Danganronpa before to literally be like police. To literally stop anybody at all from spoiling me whatsoever. Like, you cannot have the slightest spoiler or the slightest backseating in that game, or it will really, really like ruin it for you. It's even worse than Persona 4 in that regard. So, yeah. Ray might be a good contender. If he's around. The thing is, I would need people who are around. And right now, the only person who I know who has played all of the Danganronpa games, or at least knows the lore enough right now, is literally Ponage. I could probably ask Dawn to be here as well if he's not busy, but I know he's moving right now, so I don't think he'll really be around that much. So, yeah, no, it really, like, I guess, yeah, it honestly, if Ponage is down, then yeah, maybe. Because I really do need some spoiler protection if we're doing Danganronpa, is the thing. But that's not for a little while, too. That shouldn't happen until after Cold Steel 4 at the earliest. Which at this moment is still fourth in line for what I'm doing. Because, like, Torna's honestly going to only take me, like, one more stream. Literally one more stream, and then Torna's done. And then maybe 1 or 2 streams for Sonic Colors, and then Sonic Colors is done. And then Pokemon, since I'm not doing 100% with the Dex anymore, I'm just doing the main story, which honestly I might just drop Pokemon the more I think about it, because like the main story is really just Gen 4. Like it's really just the story of Gen 4, just Diamond specifically. It's not even Platinum, which who doesn't know that story, you know? So, I don't know. If I feel like chilling, maybe I'll continue Pokemon on my own time, but yeah, I think that's the plan. Torna, Colors, then Cold Steel 4. And then after Cold Steel 4, we can worry about what comes after. But we're nowhere near that right now. Cold Steel 4 is probably going to take me like 3 months, give or take. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably just drop Pokemon. That's what I'm feeling, anyway. But yeah, no, if I do Danganronpa, I'll have to ask Ponage if he's down to be temporary mod and police spoilers, just so I can make sure I don't get spoiled, because that's my fear. After what happened with Persona 4, that is my fear. I certainly like the idea of building an emergency shelter in the middle of town. It seems like Yulok could help. First thing we need to ask for shelter is help of builder. Maybe ask Waitman? Waitman? That name is familiar. Isn't he Lyta's father? Remember how her blade named the Way Tree in honor of him? You know Lita? I should have guessed. You've got the right Waitman, at any rate. He's one of the district's foremost artisans, but he's tricky. You have no idea how much murderous intention boiled in my blood that day when that person spoiled me. No, it sucked. Apparently most people got spoiled, but somehow Mike has been dodging spoilers for Persona 4, so if you want to watch someone's genuine first time playing, you can ask him. Or you can just swing by his streams if you feel like it. But it is what it is. Some people are just assholes on the internet, and that's exactly the kind of thing I need to watch out for. No worry. Morumo and Waiton are walkie stroll buddies. He definitely lent hand to endeavor. Okay then, we'll go and talk to Waiton, I guess. Just you today? This is unusual. Okay then. Don't go out of your way trying to find Milton. Just savor the peace and quiet. Says nothing. Well, we're off. See you later. I wonder.
Ugh, we're such saps.
Mithra really hasn't been saying that one this much. When I first played Torna, she said that all the time. Yeah, no, I've been watching Ray streams a lot too. I've been watching more streams in general these days. It's been good for me as a streamer to just learn how other people like interact, how they keep their vibes up. It's a good way for me to like take notes as to how to like be an entertainer, you know? But more than that, I've just actually been enjoying chilling with the homies. Whenever I watch Ray, though, that's different. Because, I'll be funny enough, every time I watch Ray, it is literally always because I have something to eat and I want a stream to watch. He is that guy. I don't even talk in his chat as much. I'm there, I'm lurking while I'm eating whatever the hell I'm eating. Every time. Every time. With the exception of that time when we raided him the other day. That was the only time I've been there without having some food in my mouth at the same time. And even then, I went to go make a sandwich like 10 minutes in. So, yeah, no. Ray is that guy. Like, he's chill, he's fun to watch. And I literally only there when I'm eating. Yeah, no. That's how you know it's a cozy environment, when I'm just there to eat. I know, Morumo, but even if I wanted to help you, which I don't, I couldn't. Won't help nobody who helped them as ran away from the capital. Not even Prince Adam, begging your pardon. You run around telling people what they want to hear, but you don't have no interest in actually protecting us. People as want to save everyone end up saving no one. That's where you're headed, mark my words. There, I've said my piece. Get off home. Damn, fuck you too. Yeah, I have to say I saw this coming. This isn't gonna be easy. Waiton's as old school as they come. Stubborn old goat, that one. Lita usually acts as an intermediary, but... Wait, I seem to remember him mentioning that Lita was the reason he couldn't leave the capital. Could it be he's just worried about her? It can't be easy when your only daughter is off adventuring. I hate to trouble you, but if you run into Lita somewhere on your travels, could you ask her to pay a visit home? She's probably in Gormont. How do I know? Because that's where I told her to go. Go to Gormont, see the world. Alright. Well, I don't think there's more going on here, though. By the way, I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream. I'm probably going to finish up this quest and then probably call it. It's been like 3.5 hours. I really didn't even intend to go this long. I only wanted to go for 2 hours. But, you know, I've been having a chill time doing quests and stuff.
Later.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Oh, God, you're right. I am streaming PPL tomorrow. I was literally going to try and stream more Torna just to finish it. That changes my plans. I genuinely forgot about PPL. Apparently Fluffy has a bone and that's why they're fighting. Hey! You got like 5 people now? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, more people will probably join in the day of. It's okay to me. It's okay with me if this turns out to be quite the small one. Last PPL was our anniversary and we had 27 like actual contenders. We had like 30 plus entrants, but of course some people do to queue. After running that one and all the work that took out of me, I wouldn't mind if PPL took a back seat for a little while, actually. Like, I stressed out about it the entire month. The month of my boss's passing, by the way. I didn't have very much time to just... Like, running PPL was the only thing that I kept, like, thinking about in the midst of all the chaos going on, because I had to keep that in the back of my mind of just, oh, I had to run, like, post this there, make sure everyone knows about this, try and push this as much as you can. Like, I really went all out for PPL the whole month leading up to it. So, honestly, I've put in enough work on that to take a back seat from it for a little while if I want to. So I do not mind whatsoever if these turn out to be small. I don't mind if they're still big, of course. But if they're small, you're not going to hear me complain about it for once. I'm okay with taking a break, you know? I think I've earned it. Yeah, you did, Pick, and I appreciate it. Your help definitely contributed quite a lot of entrance to that. You advertised and got your crew involved, and you also helped us, you helped out with the cards, which definitely got us quite a few entrants as well. So yeah, no. For sure. It was a lot of work for all of us, and I'd like, that's why I said I don't mind if this one turns out to be kind of small. I'm good to take a breather. If it's short and sweet, that's even better for me. That means I can relax more tomorrow instead of having to worry about it taking that long, you know? I just hope that it's at least 8 people. If it's any smaller than that, I would genuinely feel kind of bad. But as long as it's like around 8 to 12 people, I'm good. That is like my ideal, you know? We have a good amount. Like, that's enough for a tournament. It's not going to take longer than, like, even an hour and a half, maybe, because it's not that long. Yeah. That is, like, my ideal. If there was less than 8 people, no graphic. I mean, you could still do a graphic. It's just only top 4 instead of top 8. Like, you could still do that. But we've had a PPL before where there were only 7 people, remember? I think it was one of our first. You still did a graphic for that one. I did see a ridiculously bubbly driver. Her blade was kind of a buzzkill, though. They were talking about heading out to Torgoth Village and trying to climb the Titan's Neck or something. Oh, I know where they are. I remember the names. It was lunchtime, so I was more interested in slaying a few rice balls here. Yeah. I mean, I would hope you would be down to do a graphic for top 4 if it's just that. Like, if we really just have no results graphic or anything to show for it, then that really looks bad. Like, even if we only have less than 8 entrants, at the very least, having a graphic would, it would be better than nothing.
All right, remind me why we're here
That
again?
way we have something to show for it, so next month gets at least some hype, you know? That's what I would hope for. Oh, while I'm looking at this stuff. But yeah, no, thank you for reminding me about PPL tomorrow. I'm glad I didn't forget about it entirely. It's better than me remembering it in the moment. I'm going to switch our blades around. I want EG on take blade. Oh, here she is. I've got an ad right now. I mean, isn't it already? It's like 11:30, bro. I don't think an ad right now is really going to change too much because, like, at the very earliest, it wouldn't get posted until tomorrow at like 10 in the morning for me. So I don't really think it would really do much. More than likely, we're going to have a lot of entrants come in the day of because we usually do. And we'll see how many we get with that. Hopefully, it's at least 12 people and then... or 12 total, and then we'll have enough for second place payout, and yeah. 8 to 12 is like the range I'm leaning at. 8 to 16 is what I'll say, because like that's a bracket. That'll probably take like 2 hours, 2.5 maybe. I'm good with that. Here to explore the Titan's Neck too, or not? As lovely as that sounds, there's actually some stuff going on that we wanted to discuss. No need to be so cryptic, Laura. Let's just cut to the chase. We need your help, Lita. You need me? Oh, don't tell me. Is it some kind of spicy food eating contest? I can't think of anything worse, to be perfectly honest. If someone suggested a contest like that, there'd be an atom-shaped hole in the door behind you before you could blink. Oh, okay, so it's not that. What's this all about, then? It was an amusing diversion, but you mentioned cutting to the chase? My dad said that? Architect's sakes. I'm so sorry about him. He's a toughie. No need to apologize. He's a straight talker, and I respect that. The handyman Geo seemed to think that was worried about his daughter, or has Waiton's hackles. I can't read this. Oh, holy crap. The handyman Geo seemed to think that worrying about his only daughter has Waiton's hackles up a bit. Oh, you think so? I can't imagine that would make my dad so angry, though. Back when Kata named the Way Tree after him, you used the words grumpy and stubborn, right? Yeah, I did say that, but that stuff he said to you was a bit beyond grumpy. Something to do with that blade Malos setting his sights on the capital, perhaps? Oh, Kata, what should I do? I'm still on my journey of self-improvement. You're going to go home, right? I see no reason not to go back and help these people. Yeah, thanks, Kata. You're the best. You always know what to do. You know, for a common blade, I think her design might actually be a little unique. Okay then, I guess I'll see you back at the capital. I feel like her design is unique. I'll never understand my dogs. Anyway, I feel bad for ranting on about PPL. That probably killed the conversation vibes. Chores are chores sometimes, you know? Maybe I shouldn't think of it like that, but sometimes it feels like it.
Suddenly, it all looks so different.
I am,
Let's
like I
catch
said,
our
I am
breath
just ready
and
to
move out.
take a break from it. But then again, it's only a once a month thing. It's just every time something pops up with that, be it the event itself or a new partnership thing to manage or something with the social media people, like, damn, it's starting to feel like it's an actual, like, job almost. Oh yeah, my Wi-Fi crew disbanded, but we're still a crew, just not at the SES. Been annoying to deal with. Alright. I mean, hey, as long as you're still friends hanging out, yeah, have fun with that. Nothing wrong with that, man. I hope y'all have a chill time with whatever you get up to. Simple as that. Bother me as much as you like. I'm not going to be changing my mind. Go home. Oh, well, I guess I'll just leave then. Lita! What on Ulrist? I heard you were worried about me, so here I am. How are you doing, Dad? Is everything alright? Aye, you? Never better. All thanks to Kata and these lovely people. This lot? I owe them my life, Dad. They helped me when I was in a tight spot. They picked me up and set me straight. You don't say. They told me the capital was in trouble. All I know, and I know how you always treat the buildings like you make like your children. So it must have been tough, huh? Seeing your children destroyed right in front of your eyes like that. You're not wrong, lass. Just remembering that day is, well, let's just say I don't care to. Makes me want to strangle someone. Either that bastard as did it, or me as I couldn't do naught about it. That's not true, Dad. There's plenty you can do. You can use your skills to help people. You can make it right. I'm so sorry I wasn't here when it happened. I should have been. It's okay, lass. So, for this shelter of yours, best way to go is to expand the inn's basement, I reckon. Just need to get the right materials. Wait, so does that mean you'll help? I'm not going to refuse the folks who saved my daughter's life. Thank you so much, Dad. Wow, quite the change of heart. People are truly splendid in their complexity. Hey everyone, Dad says we need to gather muscle branches, bismuth slabs, puzzle tree wood, and deer wood and alloy sheeting. We'll need a certain amount of each. I'm sure we'll need a lot of materials in order to build a nice, strong shelter. Dad's going to go to the inn and plan the construction, so he said we should take the stuff there when we get it. Leave it to us. We'll find all those materials in no time at all. I'll do as much as I can to lend a hand. For now, I'll ask around to see if there's anyone else who wants help. Adam, I meant what I said before, but even so, I must thank you for helping my daughter. I'm doing this job because of the debt I owe you for that. Not thank you all the same. I won't begrudge you your opinion of me. Thank you for your help, Wade. Adam is quite the stand-up fellow, isn't he? Hopefully, I've already completed, or I've gathered enough of everything. I don't know if I'll need to do everything, but I'm just gonna hope I have. Muscle branches is probably the only thing I need to gather more of. Oh, really? I need one more muscle branch? That's pain. Fine. Let's go get it. Well, that's cool of you to do, Pick. Like I said, though, I wouldn't mind if it's a smaller PPL than usual. Like, I am not kidding at all. I genuinely wouldn't mind a breather month.
Hop, skip, and a jump later.
Well, shall we continue?
This is becoming addictive.
I'm something of an
Let's
expert.
hope I get one here. Yep. 3, in fact.
Aren't we
I'm
intrepid?
something of an expert.
A couple more here, too. Cool. How many people did we have signed up again?
That was quite the voyage.
We have
You
6
remember
now?
our destination,
Okay.
don't you?
That's cool. Oh god, it's a certain amount of... Oh, why didn't I just do this? Wow, I didn't even need to do that. Cool, I wasted a material I shouldn't. That should do it. I'll get to work. starting work, are you? This might cause a fair bit of disruption to your business, Fred. Don't worry about that, Wayton. You're doing us all a big favor. Just concentrate on your work. I'll hand a sign to let people know we'll be closed off for a little while. That works. Cheers. I can lend a hand too, Dad. Open closes. It'll do right enough. Woohoo! Way to go, Dad. So this is our shelter. This is incredible. Doriest door morumo ever see. Cannot imagine it break ever. Would you like to test that? Feel free to give it a good old whack. That okay? How hard should Morumo hit it? Whoa, stop. It's not a toy. Feeling tired, Laura? Yeah, no. I'm just having a bit of a moment. It feels like there's been more downs than ups lately. I was starting to think that there's no hope for us after all. But look, sometimes hope's not misplaced after all. All you have to do is keep it burning. Tornans are a hardy folk. They don't give up when it's dark. Sometimes they're all the stronger for it. So don't go feeling like the world's resting on your shoulders alone. We're here too, and we're more than capable. We're not just defenseless little pups. We show spirit. We rally together and make difference. This shelter will take the weight off of our minds now that we can fight without the fear of the worst case scenario. Excuse me, sorry to interrupt, but Wayton would like to discuss the building of the next shelter. Already? We just got done with this one. No time like present. Gathering of funds is also issue. There's so much to do. Jin, Hayes, have you got a mo? What's the matter? So, this is just an idea, okay? I don't know if we'd be able to do it, but when the war is over, why don't we build a house together? A house? I want to help people the way you've helped me. I've been mulling it over, but I just couldn't think of anything. Then I had a brainwave. It might be nice to build a house for war orphans, somewhere that they can call a home. Maybe I'm just being silly. I think that's wonderful, my lady. Indeed. That's a lot of people to take care of, though. It could get expensive. You're right. First we'd need money to build the house. Then we'd have to find some way to support us all. But even if it doesn't work out, having something to strive for might help you keep your spirits up. I think so, too. Wouldn't it be nice to have a big family at last, Lady Laura? A big family? When you put it like that, I'm kind of impatient to make it happen now. Thanks, guys. I was convinced you were going to laugh at me. We would never laugh at your dreams, Laura. When all this is over, why don't we talk to Adam about it? He'd help us out for sure. Yeah, I plan to. So, let's make our utmost to protect Torna and make it happen. Ah, so that's why Minoth gets like a book recipe, huh? He writes a book based off their dreams.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Thanks.
Cool. 2 more down, 2 more to go, and then we're there. Maybe I'll do 1 more quest, and hopefully I can get 2 more community from it. And from that, I can level up and then finally finish off this stupid Nopon one. I hate that you need to have community level to finish it. Like, why? Actually, maybe I'll just call it here.
Aren't you glad you asked us?
Unbreakable talisman for Hayes. I think that's actually the last one she needed. Hold on. Oh, no. There's 1 more I need after, but that's still pretty close. And then she also has the 5 blade combos to do. 62 out of 88. Man, I'm making it. I'm making it. Oh. Aegeon is probably going to be my second one, by the way. Like, this is just easy. Use level 2 12 more times, and then make the last pouch item, yeah. The others are actually kind of hard. Like, Bridget and Hayes are actually pretty hard. Mithras is... This is a league of its own. I feel exhausted, but like in a good way. I definitely went above and beyond with this one. but Torna's getting close to being done. Getting close to 100%. I just want all the community, and unfortunately that's going to require me to kill all the rare monsters too. I already know it. And yeah, then we finish the story. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I should wait off on the... on 100%, because the thing is, certain rare monsters, I believe, only show up after you kill Malos. So who knows? I don't think I can get 100% only because of the... literally only because of this woman. Monster Granny, she's the only one that requires you to kill all the rare monsters before she joins your quest. So yeah. Who knows? Who knows? But I will say, the remaining quests are actually pretty entertaining. 4 right now, all of whom probably give you more than one person for community reasons. I'm rambling at this point. Long story short, I'm happy. I'm satisfied. We're getting there. Torna is finally coming together. All of my work is starting to put into fruition, and it feels good. It feels good, you know? Not too much longer now before this game is done, and I can move on to bigger and better things. And that feels good. Let's see. Let's see who a person around is that I can throw a raid at. I wouldn't be too surprised if there's that many people. Oh, actually, there are some people live. Great. I thought it would be way too late in the night for that. Gurg is playing Smash for some reason. Kylo's playing Multiverses, so I guess it's just either or for them. Yeah, pretty much. Gurg or Kylo is what I was thinking. And yeah, I will say, as far as my plans for the rest of Torna go, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all the side quests remaining and the final few nodes that there are of our affinity charts as well. I'm going to do all of those on my own. And that way, the next time I stream this, it'll be from the start of us at the temple, right before we go into the Titan's innards, and then we go and find and confront Malos. I don't know if that alone will be enough for just a stream, as just the final encounter. Because I don't know if you could really call the inside of the Titan a dungeon. It's not really a dungeon. But we're going to see. And if it's not enough on its own for a stream, like if it only takes me, say, an hour to do the whole thing, which I'd be surprised just for how long the cutscenes in this game are, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Maybe we'll hunt some of the post-game rare game monsters just to get them added into my logs and probably call it there. We'll see how long it takes. But yeah, no, that's the plan. Next time I stream Torna should be the finale. And if it's not, it probably will be most likely next Thursday, if anything. Because, yeah, tomorrow I have PPL. And I'll be honest with you, by the time of PPL tomorrow, there's no way I'm going to have all the side quests done. I need to take some time of my own to do that. So, yeah. Even if I wanted to continue this tomorrow, it would just be continuing from here. It wouldn't be after I've done everything. So, yeah. And, yeah. If I do decide to continue streaming after PPL tomorrow, it might be Sonic Colors, if anything, just so I can make more progress in that, you know? We'll see. We'll get there when we get there. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I did not intend to go for 4 hours. I was only going to go for 2, but here we are. I appreciate everybody who stuck around. Even those of y'all who just be lurking. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I think I will throw it to Kylo. My man is playing Multiverses. I know that's the new hot topic that everybody's on right now. So yeah. I mean, are you not entering PPL tomorrow, Picaro? Kind of figured. You're signing up for it, so yeah, I figured. Oh, excuse me. I am tired. It is almost 1 in the morning, and I need sleeps. So yeah, y'all take care, okay? Thanks to everybody who came by. It has been a pleasure as usual. I'm enjoying myself with Torna. And yeah, next time I do it, hopefully will be the finale. See you guys then.